Oh, I didn't mute the microphone. Hi and hello there. Hey and hello there, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. To today's stream. Woo! This is not any kind of Halloween stream. We're just shiny hunting because we're still in that iffy. Are we going to be striking phase or not? But anyway, let's say hi to people. So, hey Kevin, hey Miss Warnykins, hey Lexi, hey Caitlin, hey Tenchi, hey Cram. Well, Crammon will be here in a sec. Just needs to finish off some Jersey Mike sandwiches. But hi Xander and Kramen, and Zexion and Satella, and was there other people? Oh, there's a lot of other chat as well. I do apologize if I miss anyone, but I'm gonna scroll back down to the bottom. Sorry, I was actually just checking my phone because I had a different sandwich recipe for Pokemon sandwiches, not Kramen sandwiches. That I had, but I don't. I thought I saved it somewhere, but I didn't seem to save it. So, oh well, we'll see how it goes. I might actually just try and Google that now. But because I may as well get it. So hang on, shiny. Because there's one sandwich which I like the burger making sandwich method. It's good, it's reliable. But there's one or two different types of sandwiches where I feel like it doesn't work as well, or because of the ingredients and because you have to stack them all on top of each other. There are one or two ingredients where they just don't kind of work as well together. So yeah, well, it's like, oh, I'll see if this other one works or whatever. But okay, so we'll get right into things today. Let me go like this though. And then let me go like this. So, okay. We're going to start with a quote-unquote kind of easy one. Hopefully we should get a shiny right away. I mean, we don't really need to start off with, incredibly good luck right off the bat. Just because last week we had such a good, successful week. So, in theory, this week we could start, sort of go for the long game, but I think we should just try and get a shiny on our first sandwich hunt, and then we can get into the more difficult hunts. I always like getting one off the bat. Okay, I will talk to you guys properly in chat in a sec. Sorry, this is all me whilst looking at my phone. Let's see. Let's see. Grass. Oh, Fermentus? Ah, no, we don't want Fermentus. Is there anywhere better where they appear? No. And then let's check here. Okay, I don't really want I don't really want the possibility of a shiny Fermentus because I have shiny Fermentus, but we might have no choice. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. This will be fun. Okay. Anyway, Bark. Oh yeah, and what we have to do as well, we do just have to check what Outbreak Pokemon are appearing, because Outbreak Pokemon, so there's Staraptor, but I have Staraptor. I have Staraptor from Legends Arceus and from Pokemon Let's Go. Oh, we have Glimmet, but I do have Glimmet, or Glimmet. Let's check the old Paldea region. Oh, there's Gothitelle, whichever one of the three it is. But they're hard to spot though. That's not a good one. Oh, Shelder! Oh, we'll do Shelder at some point. We'll go for Shelder, because we got Cloyster, but we didn't get Shelder. Okay, that's cool. So we'll go for a Shelder later on. And then, there was a thing I was going to do, but I won't do it until we've done the Shelder hunt. Okay, but we'll go for the one that I planned to go for right now. We'll do that first. So Lexi's mentioning Wakia from Beyblade, which is odd because I've never heard Lexi mention Wakia from Beyblade before. Let's see. Okay. Miss Wannikins, you got a second shiny nose pass the other day. Awesome, because then that means you have a nose pass and you can get a Probo pass. So that's brilliant. Maria, hi, hello, lovely to see you. Kevin's trying to go for Phantump. Ooh, that's a good one. I would love to get a Phantump. We might even try and sort of go for a Phantump today ourselves. But we'll see how that goes. Okay, let's save, because we like to save 50 bajillion times here at Bovio Days. Michael David, hello, lovely to see you. Welcome back. And then, I don't know if I've missed anyone else, but I think that's good. So, okay. No, exactly. Like, no, the thing. Like, you've never mentioned Wakia. That's no sarcasm. No, we just tell the truth with no sarcasm ever at all here at Beau Video Games. Although hang on, that makes it sound like I am sarcastic a lot, and I'm actually not sarcastic very much. So, okay, sometimes I'm sarcastic in jokes like that, but, but for the most part, I just try and keep it straight here and keep it nice and positive and polite. Because sarcasm can be a little bit bitter, but you know, it's got to be like playful sarcasm. If you're going to be sarcasm, it's got to be like, no, we never do that, or like, chat, don't panic, chat, don't panic. You know, those jokes. Anyway, Buck, Karibo Origami, hello, hi, welcome. How many of you guys got to watch the stream? I guessed it, for those who don't know, I guessed it on a stream the other day. Ooh, not here at Beau Video Games. But no, I was on stream with Sarah Miller-Cruz, who's the voice of Lumine in Genshin Impact. I love Sarah dearly. We haven't streamed together in a absurdly long amount of time, we realized. And so it was our first time streaming together in a long time, and it was really, really fun. Which isn't surprising, because we always have fun whenever we've streamed. But it was so lovely to get to like talk with Sarah, because it's the first time we've like talked in a long time as well. So so that was really cool. And I had just loads and loads of fun finishing off the Waterborne poetry event with her from Genshin Impact. So, but if you guys watched it, how did you enjoy the stream? How did you like it? It was a very emotional conclusion. Right, lettuce. So this is where we deviate from the sandwich, okay? So we're going to go lettuce. Wait, was it one lettuce or two? Was it just one lettuce? Was that this new recipe? Yeah, one lettuce, one sour, one salty. Okay, we'll go for it. Oh, wait, hang on. And then we need to do one salty, one sour. Well, that's not great, because then it means we're only down to one sour, but we'll try this. We'll try this method out, and then we'll give the burger sandwiches a go. Lexi forgot. How dare? No, I'm kidding. See, that's like joking, and you know, well, not sarcasm, but that's like joking. But no, that's okay. That's what the VOD. That's what. Do we dare put the lid on it? Do we dare put the lid on it? Oh, we put the lid on. We actually put a lid on a sandwich, guys. Woo! But yes, Zexion. Oh, you liked that I liked Rescue Bots. Yeah, like that's the thing. It was like I didn't like sit down and watch it like religiously or anything, but it was just something that was like on a lot, and because I wanted to like research what cartoons were out and about at the time and stuff like that, and I only had limited options. I was kind of like, yeah, let's, you know, like, and I always really enjoyed it. It was very cool. Miss Wannikins, you saw a certain movie last night. Very cool. I just realized, like, because of SAG rules, I probably shouldn't say the movie, but very cool. And then, Kevin says, like, as someone from New Jersey, sarcasm is my native language. Really? There you go. No, I'm kidding. I don't know enough about New Jersey to make that kind of a sarcastic joke. But anyway, Bark. So, right, hang on. I am in shiny hunting mode now. We have made our sandwich. Oh, there's a Fomantis. Dang it. I don't want Fomantises. We want Bellsprouts, and we want Sawaddles, and those are the two Pokemon we want. So, Sawaddle has, like, a sort of red nose and red feetsies, and Bellsprout has, like, yellow leaves. If we see Fomantis, it will have, like... It won't have any pink or red on it. Like, its eyes will be green. It's just very green instead of having any red. Okay. So, sorry. This is the point where I will be looking at chat just a little bit less. Whilst we investigate... This grass is so long. It's actually kind of hard to see all these... It's hard to see all these grass types in the grass, okay? I didn't think this through. Okay. Let's see here on Bellsprout. Well, we can actually, no, we can, like, explore around a bit and stuff like that, I think, probably. Right, there's Fomantis. Let's see. We've got Bellsprouts, we've got a random Poochyena. I assume that Poochyena is, like, a fixed spawn. Otherwise, it means this sandwich didn't work very well. But let's see what we got. Let's see. Bellsprout. That wasn't the best Bellsprout ever by any means, but it was kind of something like that in the show. Okay, let's see what we got. Fermentis. We got Bellsprout, just a regular Bellsprout. So I need one Bellsprout and like 2 Sawaddles, technically. But if we get one, we could maybe go to the forest and hunt for some Phantoms. Hunt for some Danny Phantoms. If we did get a shiny Phantom and it was male, I feel like we would have to call it Danny after that joke. Let's see. Okay, orange nose. The leaves on Sawaddle are different as well, but I kind of like focusing on the red thing. Oh no! Petilil's. Petilil's like the worst for shinies. Like their eyes are blue instead of red. No, we don't want Petilil's. I don't want Petilil's. Hang on, we're gonna get out of here. Right, let's just check up on chat for a sec. Phantom Slayer, hello! And your girl's a unique, hello! And Caitlin, hello! Okay, let's see. Let Beau be in Xenoblade and Fire Emblem. Oh, that'd be sweet. But let's see. Oh, cool, you met loads of people. Oh, brilliant. That's lovely to hear. Let's see. Okay. I think that's about everything. Shabertooth, hello, lovely to see you too. Good golly gosh, got lots of people. But yeah, and if there is anyone who is, I suppose, new from Sarah's stream, I don't know how many. Again, a lot of my audience overlaps with Sarah's anyway, and when I say that, I mean that pretty much everyone who watches me watches Sarah, and not the other way around. But if there's anyone who watches Sarah who is new today, then extra special hellos to you. And thank you for joining. But I don't know if that's the case or for how many people for whom that is the case. But anyway, Bark. As you may have seen on my home menu screen, Super Mario Bros. Wonder is already kind of starting to get pushed off the side of the screen. Because I beat the game already. Like, I beat the game and I've 100%ed it. And yeah, so it's like back on the shelf already. I will like play it some other time or something, for sure. But I will definitely play it like again for sure. Maybe I'll even play it on stream soon or something. But like hi Bellsprout. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, right now though, I've like done the game. I've done all the levels. I've just like done everything. And it's like, so there's no point in just like redoing levels endlessly for no reason. So yeah, like that's kind of the end of that. But it was fantastic. I had a lot of fun with it. It's a really good game. If you like your 2D platformers, if you like your 2D Mario, then you'll definitely like Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I had a lot of fun with it. But it's just that, yeah, I just played it a lot over the course of a few days, and I take my 2D Mario very seriously. So I beat it already. It's done. So I'm back to the shiny hunts basically already. I didn't think I'd be back to shiny hunting so quickly, or you know, getting Herba Mystica and everything. But still, nope, you're a regular Sawaddle. This shiny hunt isn't as gonna be. This isn't as good a shiny hunt as I thought it was going to be. I was like, yeah, I'll do a grass shiny hunt to kick things off. That'll be good and fun and easy to spot everything, and it's actually like really difficult. So let's see. Okay, I know what to do here. Hang on. Let's... So I might have to rethink this. I might need to rethink what we do, where we go. Hey, it's a tandem mouse. Might need to have a little bit of a... Oh, okay, hang on. We'll remember these two for later on. And by later on, I mean probably tomorrow. Let's go down here. Because this is where I found a Sawaddle once before. So maybe this is the better place. Let's see what we got. Okay. Sawaddles. Oh, this grass is so long. Ow, why is it? Oh, no, I didn't mean to bump into you. Okay. Your mods certainly overlap with Sarah's. They do. Sarah has excellent taste in mods. So, so no, yeah, no. It was one of those things where I kind of like knew and recognized Xander from when I had like streamed with Sarah before. So when I kind of like wanted a mod for my first ever stream, which is coming up on a year ago, I officially announced my first stream a year ago today, which was pretty cool. The stream with Koi, that was a year ago today. I announced that. Which means it was over a year since we planned it. Anyway, Buck. So what? But so I kind of knew I probably did like want to have like some kind of moderator or person with mod powers on hand if I was gonna have like Koi as a guest. And I remembered Xander from like streaming with Sarah, and I liked Xander, so I kind of reached out to Xander and was like, "Hey Xander, did you like plan to tune into the Koi stream, and if you did, would you like to have mod powers and stuff?" And Xander was awesome and said yes. And then I think Crisp is technically a mod as well, but I've never really seen Crisp around on many of my streams. But then I can't remember how quickly or not we added Archie. I can't remember if we added Archie before that first stream or afterwards once I kind of found out. I can't remember if like Archie had watched a couple of times, and then I was like, oh yeah, Archie too, or whether Archie came on board for the Koi one. I think it was afterwards, but I honestly can't remember. And then Kramen we sort of added as a joke, but then it's a very good joke, and one that I'm glad like a joke turned into an actual like good, practical, helpful, brilliant thing. So, but Kramen was kind of like, oh yeah, Kramen, I've noticed you've been watching the streams, and you know we kept joking about Jersey mics or whatever, you know, sort of, and they're like, you better look out because they're coming for you or whatever. So, but yeah, I can't remember why I'm talking about all the oh no, just as we said, we have oh yeah, that's how like sort of the overlap between me and Sarah, and it's like in terms of mods, definitely, yeah. The only sort of like the only two other people who have mod powers who like don't really overlap with Sarah, unless I'm wrong about this, is just Michelle. I gave Michelle mod powers because I know Michelle had modded for people like on Discord, and I knew Michelle was gonna watch the Koi stream. And then I also gave mod powers to Jen Losi just because Jen helped me out with like setting up all my streams, and I kind of wanted a way to be able to like recognize Jen if Jen appeared in chat. But then again, like the Stream Elements bot like appears in chat, and I like never noticed that. So but oh well. Anyway, Buck. I keep forgetting. I keep meaning to, but then forgetting. I need to go on the Stream Elements thing. I'll try and do that after this stream. But I need to go on like the Stream Elements thing and log in and like change the message it has so that maybe it like spams a bunch of like currency emojis and stuff like that, so that I kind of know if someone's like doing a donation, so I don't miss it. Because I like the idea of the donations coming up in the chat, and they do come up in the chat, but I want to make sure I don't miss them, or that other people don't miss them. Other people can say like, oh hey Beau, you missed a donation or whatever. Super chats come up like really obviously, but the ones that come from like the PayPal thing, they are less obvious, because they just look like the same messages you get from like Xander and Kramen and stuff like that, but they talk more about donations and less about Jersey Mike sandwiches. Anyway, I'm running that joke into the ground, so let's stop. Anyway, Buck. Oh, so has anyone been playing Mario Wonder, and how have they been enjoying it? I am gonna pause the game in a sec to catch up on chat, but I'll ask that question to give people like 30 seconds or so to be like, yes, I'm enjoying it, I've had fun, or like, I've completed the game too, or, you know, whatever. Okay, let's see. You look normal, you look normal, you look normal, you look normal, you look normal. Okay, I'm noticing we're not really seeing Bellsprouts here, which is fine, actually, because it means that we can just focus on Swaddle, which is cool. But, oh, Kevin, you got your shiny Phantom! That's very cool. He's a shiny Phantom, 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 he's a shiny And also Kevin adds that this stream is not brought to us by Jersey Mike's because it's actually not brought to us by Raid Shadow Legends, of course. So, yes. No. Okay, I will pause the game in a sec. How long have we got left? Okay, we've been going 10 minutes. Okay, I think we've found our groove now, though. Our Emperor's New Groove, if you will. But no, we've found, like, our spot. We've found a good spot to, you know, to look for shinies. So this is a good... This will be a good spot to hunt for Sawaddles, at least. It just may take a while. And it may be a little bit harder than, like, your average shiny... Just because, maybe a bit harder than your average shiny just because of all this grass. There's a Corphish. You're not shiny. It's shiny. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to catch up on chat. Hang on. You're not shiny, are you? No. The green looked different. But again, you want to notice, like, the red nose and the red feet instead of the orange feet. That's definitely, that's like a really good way to double check. If you're looking at like an orange nose instead of a red one, that's definitely how you can tell. Okay, right, let me catch up on chat for just a second. Just a second. Silver, your favorite comedian. No, Kevin is very witty and very funny. Well, Kevin is a writer, aren't you, Kevin? So that's why you're so clever and so funny. Hi, Cats of Fancy! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you. So we've only been going about 10 minutes, so we haven't had any shinies yet, and we also took a second just to kind of get into the groove of finding out, like, where the best place to hunt for this Sawaddle is. But I think now, you know, we're in a good position to maybe find a shiny. So, if you meet Koi, make sure you have dog treats. Yes, I gotta make sure I do that. For him, he doesn't have a dog, but for him. Oh, Shibartooth, you get to see Koi next weekend. Well, tell him I said hello. And tell him that our stream anniversary is coming up and that I'm so incredibly grateful to him for joining me on that first stream. Okay, let's see. Okay, I remember reading all that. Cool. Cats are fancy. You're so bad at finding locations to hunt. You usually copy what I do on stream. Oh, well, that's very kind. Does shiny hunting require a lot of research? You've never gotten to play a Pokemon game before, so you'd never know the difference between a regular and a shiny. That's a good question, Karibo Aragami. What I would say is, for one thing, it depends on the game. I'll get back to the game now whilst explaining this. It depends on the game. So one thing that's not very good about this game with regards to shiny hunting is the only way to tell if a Pokemon is shiny, like just like here now looking around, is if you know how the shiny version differs from the regular version, right? So like Poochyena, for example, we saw a little Poochyena, the little sort of grey dog like hyena thing a minute ago. That's kind of easy to spot if it's shiny, because it's shiny as kind of like a golden color instead of a grey color. So it will stick out like in the grass, and it sticks out from other Poochyenas. So that's kind of easy. But there is no other kind of indicator from the game that it's shiny, unless you run into it, sort of thing. So if you get into battle with it, if you get into battle with a shiny Pokemon, there will be like a shiny sort of jingle. But there isn't like any kind of like shiny jingle here on the overworld. Like as I run past all these Sawaddles, if I ran past a shiny one, the only way I would know that it's shiny is if I know that it's shiny. Like if I look at it and I go, oh, that's shiny. Without battling it, I have to be able to recognize that it's shiny. So in that sense, these games, Scarlet and Violet, you do kind of need to research shinies in a bit, or it's really good if you can memorize what all the different shiny variations are like for all the different Pokemon. In other games, you don't need to research so much. In Pokemon Legends Arceus, for example, it had this very death-inducing, heart attack-inducing jingle. Anytime you go past a shiny, there'd be this bring noise that just scares the bejeebus out of you. and it was just like, shiny, oh, where's the shiny, like there is like a visual thing on screen as well, but you hear the noise before you see the visual. And so, but that's good because it means even if you have a shiny where the shiny doesn't look that different from the original version, if you have a shiny where the shiny doesn't look all that different, because you had that jingle, you know exactly which one is the different one. So that's the thing. In Sword, and then in Pokemon Let's Go, which is also on the Switch, there isn't like an audio cue like there is in Arceus, but there is a better visual clue, which is that there'll be a bunch of sparkles that kind of like constantly circle around the Pokemon, which I prefer to Arceus. I prefer having that visual clue of just the sparkles. I mean, the audio cue is nice as well, but I would like a more subtle audio cue that doesn't like send you into a panicked frenzy, which I've talked about before, and I'll get back into in a minute, but I want to sort of get back to answering your question. So in this game, you basically just kind of have to trust that I am able to look at all these Pokemon and recognize which one is shiny and which ones are shiny and which ones aren't. And in all honesty, I don't entirely trust myself to do that correctly and accurately. So it's a bit like, whereas in the other games, I'd feel a lot more comfortable about when we have or haven't encountered a shiny. But in Pokemon Let's Go, it has these sparkles that surround the Pokemon. So you don't, and in both games, in Arceus and in Pokemon Let's Go, when you then get into battle with the Pokemon, you do get like a shiny jingle and visual effect as well, like you do in this game. In every single Pokemon game, there is a thing where when you get into battle with them, there will be like a visual effect and an audio effect to signify that it's shiny. But that's the thing. In Arceus, there is a sort of overworld noise. Hang on, is that? No. Sorry, I saw a lot of like, that looked very yellowy and I wasn't sure then. But in Legends Arceus, there's this very kind of distinct overworld noise. And also like a bit of a visual sparkle to go with it. But again, it's a very like instantaneous thing, which is what I don't like about it. I don't like that there's kind of not a continuous signaling to the player that a Pokemon is shiny, which is why I like the Let's Go thing, because in Let's Go, if you're standing in like a group of Pokemon and one of them is shiny, in Legends Arceus, you would only know if you paid attention for the first second. In Pokemon Let's Go, you would know for the entire 10 seconds, because the odd one out would have a bunch of sparkles like spinning around it, kind of thing. And then in other games you don't have like overworld encounters, or if you do have overworld encounters, the only way to know if the Pokemon is shiny is once you enter battle with it. So in other games, it's kind of one of those things where you don't sort of have to pay as much attention, and the game gives you more cues and clues as to whether the Pokemon is shiny or not. In this game, though, it just doesn't really tell you unless you battle it. So in this game, you do have to be more vigilant. You have to be more vigilant and more diligent. I think those are both the words I'm looking for. Even though they sound similar. So I hope that kind of answers your question. So basically what we're looking for, we're looking for this Pokemon Sawaddle. As you're noticing, this little dude here, Sawaddle, these are like everywhere. I've sort of fudged the game to make only, to pretty much make only these Pokemon appear. I'll get into explaining that in a second if you like. But what we're looking for is, we're looking for a different one. They're not wildly different, so this isn't the best shiny hunt we've ever done. But basically, instead of having like a little orange nose and orange feet, they'll have red nose and red feet. And also the leaves on the top, instead of being this sort of bright and sort of light green, it'll be more of like a darker sort of jade green. So it hopefully should be kind. If anything, the shiny will blend into the grass a bit more, because as you can see, these lighter Sawaddles kind of stick out amongst this dark grass. But a shiny Sawaddle might actually, the color of its leaves may be more similar to the color of this grass, which is that's not nerve-wracking at all or anything. That it could just blend into the grass and I could totally miss it. But I'll keep the faith. Right, okay, we've got 10 minutes left. Okay, this has not been a very successful first hunt. The question then becomes, what do we make our next hunt? Maybe we do just go right for that Shelder, and we see if we can get Shelder or not. I think Shelder could be a fun one to go for. I'm going to ride on Miraidon, because now that it's nighttime... No, actually, no, I'm not. Now that it's nighttime, it might be a bit easier to spot them, but I'm a bit nervous about that as well. No, the problem with riding Miraidon is that the game, like, zooms out too much, and I need to be... These things are so small that I need to be, like, zoomed in to see them. Okay, I'm going to check chat one more time, and then we'll get into the final stretch of this thing. So let's see. Hang on, Tooth. Do you think it'd be fun for mods to post a link/picture of the shiny Pokemon you're hunting to give people with, like, visual disabilities some context? I ask as someone with aphantasia, which makes it... Well, the thing is, we can't... I can't really, like, put it on screen or anything like that. So if it went in chat, it would be like you'd have to constantly scroll back through chat or whatever. So it's kind of like we'll know when we see it. So if I did have loads of... If I, like, had, like, a webcam on me and, like, a little, if I like had the gameplay on, like, one part of the screen, and then I had like a sort of like a, in like a frame, and there was like me on a webcam and stuff like that, I would have a picture of, like, the shiny Pokemon I'm hunting. I would, like, put it up on the screen as like, okay, this is what we're looking for. So that is a really cool idea, but just not with the setup I have right now. It'd be nice if we could change the time of day. I agree, particularly because in the Kitakami region, there are loads of day and night exclusive spawns, so it kind of sucks. But yes. Let's see. Hang on. Cat to Fancy. The problem you face is that you don't have both encyclopedic Pokemon acumen, so you're never sure if you're maximizing your chances of getting a shiny. So I said I was going to explain about the shiny, so that actually leads nicely into that. So, what are the things I've done to maximize my chances of getting a shiny? For one thing, I've completed the Pokedex. And by completing the Pokedex, I got the shiny charm from Professor What's-His-Face? I've forgotten. Professor Jacques. That's his name. So Professor Jacques gave us the shiny charm. That increases our odds of shininess. And then I used the shiny sandwiches, which then boost them even further. But in addition to just boosting the shiny chances, it's also boosting our just spawn rates for grass types, which is why we're getting Sawaddle, because, like, Sawaddle's, like, the only grass type that appears here or whatever. I thought Bellsprout appeared here, but I guess not. It's why I put Victory Bell in the thumbnail, because I thought we were going to be seeing Sawaddles and Bellsprouts, but apparently not. Just the Sawaddles. So hang on, we need to go back. We're not seeing any Sawaddles. But yeah, you could. But that's the thing. If you are shiny hunting, you can always just bring up a picture of the Pokemon, like, on your phone, and you can look out for it. I recommend Cerebi.net and looking up the Pokemon on Cerebi, because on Cerebi, the layout of that website, it has, like, a picture of the regular Pokemon, and then it has a picture of the shiny right next to it, so you can kind of look and compare them and, see what one Pokemon has and what the other doesn't. I just know off the top of my head. I do have my phone here as well in case I need to double check. But, like, I've gotten a shiny Sawaddle before. I just kind of would like another one. And I kind of would like to get something from the Bellsprout line so that I could get Victory Bell. But that ain't gonna happen. So, apparently. Again, I thought we were going to get Sawaddles and Bellsprouts. So we would, like, really, 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 kind of be like, okay, we'll look out for either of these things, but instead we're actually only now looking out for one, which is different from what I wanted, but that's okay. Now, these all look pretty normal to me, so I guess we'll keep going. I might sort of do a bit of, like, riding on Miraidon and then getting off Miraidon and stuff like that. Which is kind of annoying, I know, but it's what we have to do. Oh, chat, actually, I don't know. That's like, are there any emojis that we can... I don't think there are any emojis for this. Maybe just put, like, green hearts in the chat. If there's anything that's, like, more dark green, or, like, I don't know what happens if you type in, like, emerald or jade or anything like that. I imagine if you put, like, green hearts, they'll actually be, like, lighter in color, which is just, like, regular Sawaddle rather than the shiny one. But, because we are specifically looking for a dark green and not a light green. We're looking for, I suppose we're looking for the red nose, so we could do like a red heart as well. But yeah, I forgot to ask for emojis. Last week we did emojis. Like, the asking for emojis really, really worked last week. I don't know the science behind it, but it scientifically worked, and I'm not going to complain about it. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Sawaddle, 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 Sawaddle. I know it's more like Sowaddle, I think, but if I say Sawaddle, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's see. You all look normal. You look normal. You look normal. I know I said I'm supposed to be looking at the red nose, and when I ride on Miraidon, I can't really see the noses, but the leaves are a different color as well. Like, if we see two Sawaddles on screen and they've got, like, the same color of light green, we kind of know that means they're the same. Come on, I keep seeing something like the Poochyena, and I think, like, oh, that's a different color. It's because it's a completely different Pokemon. Let's see. Okay, not a red nose, not a red nose, not a red nose, not a red nose, or feetsies. Looking for nose and feetsies, red nose and feetsies, red, 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 red. But we are not seeing them red noses and feetsies. Knees and toes, knees and toes. Okay. That's okay, though. We can... Oh, no, 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 don't bump into it. Oh, thank you for all the green and red and the leaves and everything. Oh, lovely. I love all these emojis. Very good. Oh, yeah, there was, Koraidon is a lizard trying to be a motorcycle, and Miraidon is a motorcycle trying to be a lizard. That was the explanation. Yeah, I can't remember who said that, but that was very clever and rather on point, I would say. That is quite a good way of thinking about it, honestly. Well, if you can't remember which one's which, that's definitely the way to remember it. But although I would still say Miraidon is a lizard at the end of the day, but it's definitely more. It definitely is like a hybrid of both things, though. Like I wouldn't say Miraidon's not a lizard, but I can't say it's only a lizard. Okay, let's see. Come on, Sawaddle, 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 Sawaddle. I actually need to get back to more shiny hunts in Pokemon Scarlet, because I've been going around getting the Herba Mystica, but I haven't really been doing shiny hunts. I think it's because in Pokemon Scarlet, like right before Mario Wonder came out, I tried to do a bunch of shiny hunts on Scarlet, and they just were. I kept having like unsuccessful shiny hunts, and it was just very like deflating and off-putting, and it's kind of like, ugh, why am I doing this? Like, it's just a waste of time. But I need to get back into it. The problem is as well is that I'm running out of good shiny hunts to do. So I believe it was Cats Are Fancy. Forgive me if I'm confusing my, chat here, but I believe it was Cats Are Fancy who asked either yesterday or the day before about sort of like, oh, how many shiny Pokemon do you have left to hunt? And it was like, oh no, we've got like a bajillion of them. Like, I have a lot of shiny Pokemon, but that means that, but there are so many Pokemon that I also have a lot of Pokemon that I don't have a shiny. I maybe have about like half the Pokedex is shiny, which is actually quite a lot when you think about it, really. But still, but there are a lot of Pokemon in this game that we could go for that I've never gotten a shiny of before. You know, we could go through the Pokedex and there would be a lot of like, I have that as a shiny, and I have that as a shiny, and I have that as a shiny. But there are also a lot of Pokemon where it's like, I don't have that, and I don't have that, and I don't have that, and like I could do with another one of those, and like, you know, to evolve, and I don't have that, and you know, so there's just like a lot of, you know, so I mean, that's the thing with these shiny hunting streams. I could do them. Oh, there's a shiny, that one. See how's a darker green? Yes, we did it, chat. Okay, I know I should have saved first, but we're gonna get this with a quick ball first go. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Here we go. Woo! Let's go! Yes, let's go. All right, here we go. Yeah, that was a bit more subtle than I would have liked. I agree. But there we go. We got it. There you go. How long do we have left? 1 minute. Okay, let's just see if we can find another. We've got 1 minute left. Let's just see if we can find another. You're not shiny, eh? Okay. Let's just see if we can find one more. That was pretty clutch. I won't lie. Okay. Oh, sorry. No, that's Poochyena. Because I was like, if we had like 10 minutes left, I'd be like, let's go look for a Phantom or something. But let's but no, we'll but we'll just carry on here because I need another one of these technically because there are 3 Pokemon in the Swaddle evolutionary line. So there's Swaddle, Swadloon, and then Leavanny. So I now have 2. So I have enough for 2 of the 3, but we need to get one more. I won't do that today. I will probably do that just myself in my own time. But still. Okay. Let's see. Well, chat, that was a good start. I was a bit skeptical about whether this hunt was going to work. But hey, it worked. And we got a new sandwich recipe as well. So I need to make sure I save that screenshot. I took a screenshot of the recipe. I mean, it's quite easy to remember. It was just like 1 piece of lettuce, one salty, 1 sour. But still. Okay. How long we got left? 13 seconds. Okay. Final blitz of glory. Blitz of glory. Blitz of glory. I don't think any of these are shiny though. And then we'll start seeing normal Pokemon in a second. Yeah, so look, there's Illumise, there's a Poochyena, there's a Spinarak. So yeah, the sandwich has finished. Oh, chat, if you have a Pokemon game, if you have Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and you haven't done this yet, get out your Nintendo Switch and do this with me right now. I haven't done this on my Pokemon Violet. I have on my Scarlet. But if you go to, so hang on, so if you go onto your menu and you go into Poke Portal, and then you go down to Mystery Gift, and then you go get with code password, and you're connected to the internet, so we're just connecting to the internet. Oh, Anonymous Boy 28, you found a shiny Glalie Legends Arceus. You just need Snorunt to complete the line. You're also shiny hunting Arceus in Brilliant Diamond. That's awesome. Where's a good place to... I don't know if there's a good place in this game to hunt for Snorunt specifically, because it's on the mountain. It's on Glaciado Mountain. You can get it in the Chilling Water Cave here, but... So I think... I think the password is... It's sweet or... spicy, like this. I think this is it. I think this is the code. I might need to look up the code if I've not remembered it. There we go. So yeah, if you type in sweet or spicy with the O replaced by a 0 and the I replaced by a 1, you get this item gift. And if we select the item gift, let's see what we get. Chat, what do you think I'll get? Sweet or spicy? Put it in the chat now. Sweet or spicy? Sweet or spicy? What do you think we'll get? I'm hoping for spicy. Oh, we got a sweet. I knew it was going to be sweet. That's why I said I hope for spicy, because I was like, I'm sure we're going to get sweet. Okay, we got sweet. That's okay. I feel like sweet Herba Mystica doesn't work as well. Or it only works for certain things. Zexion, hey Beau, what was your first Pokemon game? You're probably going to try them soon, so what was your first? So my first games, my first games technically were Blue and Crystal. I got them on the same, like, Christmas Day, and I played them both, like, sort of simultaneously. And they were fun, but I wouldn't recommend them. I wouldn't recommend them as first games to other people, just if other people, for the people who are in chat who've, like, never played a Pokemon game. I've talked about what Pokemon games I recommend before, so I won't go into that whole thing fully, but I will just say I think Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green are really good ones if you can play them. I think Pokemon Black and White are probably pretty good ones if you can play them. I think Pokemon Sword and Shield are excellent first games, and I think Pokemon Let's Go, Eevee, and Pikachu are also good first games as well. It just sort of depends on what your experience with, like, RPGs is and stuff like that. But yeah, those are like my recommendations for first games. But my actual first ones though were like sort of Blue and Crystal, but I didn't really get far with them. I sort of stopped playing them partway through. So I in a lot of ways I kind of consider Pokemon Ruby my first game because it's the one that I really, really like played, and I played through fully, and I like beat the Elite Four and stuff like that. And then I did eventually go back and beat those other ones. Right, we're going to now. Let's go beat up a load of Clampars. No, not Clampars. Shelders. I was like, it's the Clamp Pokemon. With oh, hang on. Oh, Phantom. That's like the event Phantom. Wait, hang on. Did the? Oh no, I'm an idiot. Oh, oh no, I'm not. I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. I wanted to do the connection for the sweet and for the Herba Mystica after I did the Shelder because I was afraid it would reset the outbreaks, but it didn't. It didn't do the outbreaks, so that's fine. Oh, should we go for? Well, okay, we'll go for Shelder, right? But should we go for Phantom as well? I mean, we might as well, right? Oh, and there's Grievard. Oh, I mean, we could. Oh man, oh man. We could try and shiny hunt a bunch of these. There are all these like spooky ghost outbreaks, and we could. Oh, there's a Phantom here as well. Chat, should we go for like maybe one or two of these spooky ghost outbreaks as well? Like we'll go for Shelder because we said we'll go for Shelder, but I wanted to do some more Violet exclusive stuff. But maybe if we've got these spooky ghosts here, then we could go for them as well. Okay, we'll do it. I can show you the picnic method as well. I can show off the picnic method as well. It's really good for outbreaks. I generally don't recommend, like, the outbreaks can be good for shiny hunting. It sort of depends on what the Pokemon is and blah, 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 blah. Hang on, this is a poison raid. We don't really care about that. Okay. Let's... Hey, Litleo. I didn't realize... Well, I actually need to look this up, but I think Litleo has a different, like, gender ratio than the typical 50-50. And as such, it'll be harder to get a shiny male Litleo / Pyro. Okay, right, so 1 Clamperl. Two Clampers. No, we're not going to count up to 60, but 2. Okay, so we'll try and, like, half count these, okay? Rotom, what are you doing, cheese? 3. Shelder, get over here. Rotom is so slow. Can you not be so slow? Was that 4? I don't know, I'm losing count already. Go on, attack it. This might take a while to beat all these Shelders, so I'll keep answering questions and stuff like that from chat at least, whilst we beat these Shelders. I think, was that like 5, and then this is going to be like 6, and then this one's going to be 7. Zexion, bye! Thank you for joining in. Maybe you'll watch the replay later, who knows? Oh, whoa, look at all these Clampars. So I think maybe that's like 8 or something like that, and then like that one's like 9, and then like this one's like 10, and then this one's gonna be like 11. But yeah, okay, we'll hunt for some spooky ghosts. That's how we'll make this Halloween themed. Yes. Greavard would be a good one, because Greavard is, like, hard to get. Okay, hang on. Is that like 11 and 12? Sorry, again, I kind of like didn't count that because I was reading chat. But like 13, I don't know, and then like 14, and then like 15, that's something like that, you know. And then like 16. So this is like a mass outbreak. These points where like loads of a particular Pokemon will spawn in one place. And with these outbreaks, it's like once you defeat 60 of them, I think maybe we've probably beaten something like around like 18 or something at this point. Once you beat 60, the shiny odds for them are maximized. So this is another way to answer. I think, was it Cats Are Fancy had the question about like not sure about whether you're like maximizing odds. So for like the Sawaddles we did, for that all I'm doing is I'm getting the shiny charm and I'm making a grass type shiny sandwich using Herba Mystica. So I think that's about like 20. Wait a sec, hang on. Oh my gosh! This is a shiny Shelder! We didn't even get to 60 yet, and that's a shiny. Wait, I don't think we even had boost. Okay, so I think mass outbreaks do have slightly boosted odds, right? I think mass outbreaks, by default, do have slightly boosted odds, but you want to defeat 60 of them to get the maximum odds. Like the odds get boosted even further once you knock them out. And we hadn't even done it, and there we go. Okay, let's go get us a scary wood child. Yes. The number of Shelder is going down. So if you saw that message in the corner there about like, oh, the number of Shelder is starting to go down, that means that like the odds of shiny Shelder is like starting to increase. And you know, and so that's kind of what you want. So once you get near the end, hang on, where did the Sawaddle go? We'll find. Oh, was that Sawaddle? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, hang on a sec. We'll grab these and grab this and grab this. Hang on, I've got like empty box spaces or something, so I just want to fill those up. Okay, there we go. We'll do that. We'll do this. Put these here. There we go. Nice. I like this. Okay. Mini 6. Hi. Or Cindy, sorry. Hi, lovely to see you. Unless I've confused your name with someone else. But I am doing very well. We just got our second shiny of the stream. We're like less than an hour in and we've already got our second shiny. And we did it at like less than... We hadn't even maximized the odds yet, and yet we got one. That's very cool. So again, and to answer that other question earlier, yeah. So there wasn't any like notification on screen or jingle or sparkles to indicate that that Shelder was shiny. We just saw like a bunch of orangeness in in the ground. What my plan was there, was to knock out 60 of them and then create a water type sandwich, right? And then what you do is once you like knock out 60 and you've got the water type sandwich, then I would just like spawn and despawn the Shelders, the group of Shelder. And each time a new spawn would come in, it would be new, but the water type sandwich would be like boosting the odds, and the fact that we'd already knocked out 60 would be boosting the odds, and the fact that we had the shiny charm would be boosting the odds. But we only needed to do some of that, so that was pretty cool. Okay, so next. Okay, so now we found the Phantom. We have found a 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 Phantom. We've found a Phantom. Now, Phantom is weak to all our ice types. So now all we need to find is just like a fast ice type. What's like a fast? Let's get Yoshi in. Yoshi doesn't get to do enough. So right, this is like 1, 2, 3 that we're gonna knock out. Go on, Yoshi. How slow? Okay, Yoshi's pretty slow. Who's fast? Who's like the fastest? Destiny's probably the best one, right? Although Destiny is sort of also weak to the Phantoms as well, but... Okay. The spooky ghost. I've never done, like, a, I've never had, like, a vent outbreak Pokemon. So this is, or, like, really fussed with them. So this is quite interesting. I quite like this. Okay, I think we need to climb up here or something. Where are these Phantoms? Okay, here's one. So did we beat 4, I want to say, and then that one's 5, and then, like, this one's 6, and then, hang on, we'll get off Miraidon for a second. Oh, here's one. Phantom doesn't normally spawn here, so, that's, like, 7, unless I didn't say 6. But let's just say that was 7, so that one's then, like, 8. This one's 9, and then we've got, like, 10 and 11 here. There we go. Don't worry, cats are fancy. I know what you meant. That was very funny, though. I know what you mean. So I think maybe that one was like 12 because I was checking chat, and then like that one's 13. And then, oh my gosh, look at all these Phantoms. So let's just say these two will make like 14 and 15. Destiny is going to knock out the Marill as well. But okay, that's 15, let's say. Let's call this one 16. Let's call this little dude 17. Let's just check over the edge just to make sure we're not missing any Danny Phantoms. Oh, hang on. I can't remember if I just said 16 or 17. I thought I said 17, so I might have even said 18, I don't know. But let's just say 18 and 19, and then let's just say the next one that we beat is 20. Look, there's a whole load of them over here now, so this is good. Okay, so like 21, 22, 23, no, we want, Phantom has such a cool shiny. It should be obvious to spot, but with the weird lighting in this game, for the love of pizza, with the odd lighting in this game, like, you never know, whether that's actually going to be the case or not. Okay, hang on, so I think, so do we want to say, hang on, we'll say you're 22, you're 23, I'm not going to do it every time, but okay, right, there we go, so 24, right, Destiny, go, 25, and then 26, okay, so the number is definitely going down, so we'd say 26, remember 26 was in the first one, so we've beat 1 in this second wave. Okay, so 2. So we just, because then we only need to remember, you know, 2, 3, you know, like remember up to 3 now. So 26 and then like 3, 4, 5, come on Destiny, 6. This is the more boring method for shiny hunting, but the picnic method, but it is effective. I think you're 7 or something like that. And then, like, you're 8. You're, like, 9. You're a Rookity, so you're not 10. But then this little Phantom is going to be 10. There we go, that's 10. So we're at 36, okay? 26 and 10. Destiny, leave other stuff alone. We're just hunting Phantom today. So 11 and 12 and 13. Sorry, now I am just counting on stream as entertainment. But was that 14? And then 15. What's the best Pokemon to auto with? And I think Kevin kind of answers that in the chat with, like, it really depends on the situation. I'm also losing count now. Is this like 17 or 18 or something like that? Yeah, it depends on, because there are different like surfaces and stuff like that. If you're on like flat ground, I'm gonna say that's 20. If you're on like flat ground, some Pokemon like just really run around and they just like zip around like crazy. If you're on the water, you need something that can swim. And that is a good and fast swimmer, but then also it depends on if you've got like a super effective matchup against the Pokemon. So it really depends. Pokemon that like can run very fast, like, you know, like dogs and cheetahs and stuff like that, are good for this kind of thing. I want to say I've done at least 25. Okay, so the number of Phantom is definitely getting lower. So I think we've definitely beaten at least 50, right? So let's say so let's just say we'll do 10 more, okay? So like that's 2. Because I did 1 before, okay, so then like 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. I will get back to chat in a sec, but this is the point where I want to count. And 7 and 8 and 9. And we'll beat these like 3 or so, okay? And then that should get us up to like the magic number that we need or whatever. Okay, so we should be at, I think we should be at 60 now with all that. So here's what we do, okay? So we've beaten 60 of them. This is the picnic method, okay? So we're going to lay down a save, just in case. This is where we save our game. And what we're going to do is we've beaten 60 of them. Now what we're going to do before we set up a picnic is we're just going to check that there aren't any shinies here already, okay? So we're just going to check. We're going to make sure that there aren't any shiny phantoms. Shiny phantom is like white and it's got like red eyes, I think, or something like that. Or red leaves, I can't remember. But it's like white with red is essentially the idea. And it should be a very bright white, so it should be quite easy to spot. Now, all of these just look brown to me. So what we're going to do is we'll lay down our save, which we've done. But we'll save again because we save 50 bajillion times here at Beau Games. And then we're going to set up a picnic. And then we'll make a sandwich. Do we want to just go for grass sandwich again? Let's just go for grass sandwich again. We know how to make it. And it worked well for Sir Waddle. So we're going to go on creative mode. We're going to go 1 lettuce. And then 1 salty and 1 sour. And that worked well before. And then we'll go for a silver pick. Or as Kevin calls it, a Kevin pick. And then... Okay, so we're just going to make our lettuce sandwich. The most boring of the boring sandwiches. Okay, there we go. Bread on top. There we go. There we go. Kevin uses Iron Valiant because it has false swipe. And that's what you use when you have a shiny. False swipe is a good idea, but you do have to be so careful with it because so many Pokemon in this game have recoil moves and do damage to themselves. Or they have moves where they can confuse themselves and they can damage themselves. So you have to... I don't really like using false swipe in this game just because so many Pokemon can like hurt themselves. Okay, so look, there's a bunch of dealing. So that's how you know the grass sandwich worked, because they just appeared immediately. But we're going to be looking for phantoms. So what we do, right, so we've got our grass sandwich going. The 30-minute countdown has begun. So we're going to go around and we're going to look at all these phantoms. We're going to go, hey, Danny Phantom, you a shiny phantom, you a shiny phantom, you a shiny phantom, are you shiny phantom? You're not a phantom. Okay, and then we say, okay, so none of these phantoms are shiny, correct? Like, I can't see any shinies. Can't see any shinies. So what we then do is we set up a picnic. And while setting up the picnic, we're going to be hammering the Y button. Well, we don't really need to yet, but this is... Okay, once we get to like this point, you want to hammer the Y button. And then, are you done picnicking? Yes. There we go. And then we set up the thing again, okay? So then, as you can see, like all these like skip blooms and dealings and stuff up here. But then, we get a whole new group of phantoms spawning. And then so we run around and we let all the we do a bit of a run around just to let phantoms spawn in, okay? And then we look and we go, are any of these shiny? No, 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 you're not shiny. There's one there. Okay, so none of these are shiny, so I'm going to face this direction now. We're going to set up the picnic. And then once we're like throwing out our Pokemon, we press the Y button. Are you all done? Yep, we're done. Okay, there we go. So then we're going to like do a bit of a run around this tree. Again, just to let them all spawn in again. But these are new phantoms appearing every single time, right? But we have the maximized shiny odds. So this is kind of the equivalent of how normally we would just run around. Oh, hang on, just got to make sure. Again, you got to just check because of the awkward lighting in this game. Like, you see one that looks slightly lighter, and it's like, that could be white in this game. You should be able to tell the difference between brown and white, but in this game, you kind of can't. Okay, right, I can't see any shinies. So actually, I'm going to face this direction just so that the Skiploom and Deerlings don't spawn in. Here we go. Okay. So we withdraw, and then we do a bit of a runaround. Do a bit of a runaround, a bit of a runaround. And we look for the Phantumps, and we go, are you a Danny Phantump? Are you a Danny Phantump? Are you Danny Phantump? But no, okay. Not many Phantumps are spawning in here. This is weird. Okay, now here we come. But this is why you need to give it a second, and why you do need to run around a little bit, because sometimes they take a while to pop in. Look, now there are loads over here. Look, now there's like a bajillion of them over here. So, but yeah, there's like 3 here, and there's a bunch here. But I can't see any shinies. I can't see any shinies, so we're going to set up a picnic. And this is what you do. It is not glamorous, but but every one of these Phantumps has higher shiny odds than all of those Swaddles earlier. So this is the picnic method. You can't do it on the water. So with the Shelder, what we would have to do is kind of like leave a water route and then enter a water route and like despawn them and respawn them that way. It's good if you can actually leave and go from like, say, like South Paldean waters to West Paldean waters, stuff like that, rather than just running away from them and running back. But yeah, that's how you like hunt. That's how you like hunt for outbreaks. I would say generally, sandwich hunting without outbreaks is the best shiny hunting method. But if you ever, like there are some Pokemon where you just can't really isolate them with the because the thing about the sandwich method that we normally use, that we've typically been using, is the idea of that is you go to a place where like 10 different Pokemon can appear, right? But the one that you want is the only Pokemon with that type. So like, say, you know, if I were to like set down like a fire type sandwich here, we might see a Pokemon like Growlithe, but there aren't really many fire types that spawn here. You're only gonna see the Growliths. So you're basically forcing the game to spawn in Growliths because you're like, hey, spawn in fire types. And then the game is like, well, there's only one fire type, so here's all the Growliths. And then that's kind of what we do. We kind of force the game to spawn, you know, the only Pokemon with that one type that appear in one particular place. And when... and I sort of prefer that because you can then just kind of run around and you don't need to like keep setting up picnics, which is kind of boring. So I like that method. It's a bit more fun, it's a bit more engaging, but just from a mathematical perspective, in terms of getting like, you know, and I also think it's better as well because, you know, we're spawning in like 15 Phantumps or something, and then like we have to, you know, set up a picnic and like reset them all. It is also a bit slower, so even though these Phantumps do have better odds of being shiny than, say, like the Growlithe in our hypothetical Growlithe situation, the thing is you would probably see more Growliths than we are seeing Phantumps, and so like, yes, you have a lower probability of being shiny, but you're also seeing more Growliths, which then means like those two things balance out, and the Growliths are probably better than the Phantumps. But the reason why the outbreaks are good is because there are some Pokemon where you just can't really isolate them that way, where it's like, you know, normal types are a good example because normal types are everywhere. If I wanted something like a Yungoos, that could be very hard to find a place where I could only find Yungoos, because if I created a normal type sandwich, which is like made with tofu, if I made like a tofu shiny sandwich, it just wouldn't really, like, you know, it would just spawn all kinds of different normal type Pokemon. So, and that's not really helpful if you want, like, just like, oh, but I only want Yungoos. So, the outbreaks are helpful because if you ever see a Pokemon where you're like, yes, I want that Pokemon and only that Pokemon, this is the best way to isolate it and to maximize the odds for it. So I hope that all, I know it's a long explanation, but I hope that makes sense. Shelder actually is a better example than Yungoos because Shelder is a water type only Pokemon. It's only water type. It's not water and ice. It's just water type. And it appears in the ocean. guess what else appears in the ocean? A load of water types. So if I just made a water type sandwich in the ocean and then went around the ocean, yes, all the Pokemon that are appearing in the ocean have better odds of being shiny than normal. That is a good thing. You're not really changing up what would spawn there anyway. All you're doing is changing the water types. You're not like, you're changing the shininess for everything. You're not really changing what Pokemon would be appearing, which is kind of part of the joy of the sandwich hunt, that you're kind of isolating a particular Pokemon and encouraging it to spawn more. So this is where the mass outbreak method can be pretty good, and doing with picnics and stuff, because, you know, a Pokemon like Phantump, it's hard to get just Phantumps to appear, and with this method, with the outbreak, it means we can just get Phantumps to appear, which is pretty cool. But again, it is slow. Like, we've been doing this 10 minutes. You know, I don't know how many Phantumps we've looked at, but it's probably not really that many compared to if we'd just been running around looking for Growlithe and whatever. So, Teresa, hi. Lovely to see you. Oh yeah, chat. Yeah, spooky ghosts and, I don't know, maybe like white and red hearts in the chat, something like that. White, red, and spooky ghosts. And maybe like any tree emojis. Are there tree emojis? I don't know. I don't know emojis, man. Okay, you're not. Oh, that one. Okay, that one's the shiny. That doesn't really look that different, does it? This is what I mean about the lighting. But this one with the red on it here, that's shiny. That doesn't look that different. Okay, we've probably missed them, but we got the Phantom, baby! Thank you for the emojis. The emojis worked, like, very immediately. Okay. Okay, I'm going to point something out to you guys in a minute. Right, Phantom was caught. Okay, right. When this goes through, the lighting in this game is so bad. So bad. I'm sorry, Pokemon. I love you, but the lighting is terrible. Okay, that looks a bit more different. Okay, right, hang on. We're going to go in the Pokedex here. I actually want to go in the Pokedex here. And then... because we never did this. Razor Fang. Got the Love Ball. We've got Star Pieces. We've got Prism Scale. We've got the Comet Shards. We've got the Friend Ball, because we never did this in our Kitakami Pokedex. We've got the Reaper Cloth. We've got the Heavy Ball. Woo! We've got the PP Max. Oh, I need to complete the Okay, I need to transfer a few Pokemon over then. But okay, cool. So, hang on. Let's just go on Phantump, right? I just want to show this off. Okay, hang on. There's the shiny. Oh, right. This is Pokemon Violet. Wait. Have I just not caught a Phantump before in this game? Oh, maybe I hadn't caught a Phantump before. Okay, let's catch... Well, let's, like, catch a regular Phantump, just so it's, like, in our Pokedex, and then I'll show off the differences between them. Okay, that was a bit scary how similar that looked. I thought that was going to look way more different. Oh, hang on, cat's going nuts. Okay, sorry about that. He's a Danny fan stump. He's a Fanny fan stump. Okay, so hang on. So we're gonna go to Phantump, right? And then, right, there's the regular. Oh, hang on. There's the regular, and where's the? Hang on. How do I get the shiny? Yeah, but how do I now get the shiny version? Wait, where's the? I did just catch a shiny of it. I know I just caught a shiny of it, so just show me the shiny. Hang on, how do I get, like, the shiny versus not shiny? You normally just press, like, a button on the D-pad or the A button or something, right? Or no. How do you view the shiny? Or the not shiny in the Pokedex? Like, what? I'm so confused. No, okay, normally when you're in the Pokedex, you can look at the Pokemon sprite and you can look at whether it's shiny or not shiny, and you press like up or down on the D-pad, And for some reason, that's, like, not working. Like, I can't look at a like, we have a regular Shelder Sprite. I don't know why it's locked on the shiny Sprite. Okay, I'm very confused. Maybe it's because I'm not in the actual, like, like, maybe I need to go in the actual, like, Pokedex or something. Oh, okay, no, I need to be in the actual Pokedex. Okay, that's why it didn't work. Okay, hang on. So let's go on Phantomp quickly. I know we still got the sandwich active, so I don't want to take too long doing this. Where are you, though? Okay, here's Phantomp. Here we go. Phantomp, here we go. So here's the regular... Here's the shine. Okay, that's actually really not as different as I thought it was going to be. Even on these screens. But if you look on, like, Cerebi, the white will be, like, a glowing white. And the other thing will be, you know, the other thing. But, oh, well. Okay. So, we need to look at these way more carefully. So, the important thing is, instead of the leaves being green, they'll be red. Which I suppose which we'll keep an eye out for. But, chat, that was only, like... That was, like, 10 minutes. So... Should we get another so that I can have one to evolve? I'll need to trade it with someone someday once I get Nintendo Switch Online back. But yes. Unless I get one in Pokemon Go. But okay. So, right. So that's how you get a shiny Phantomp. Shiny Phantomp with a shiny Phantomp. Get a shiny Phantomp. We've got shiny Phantomp. So there we go. Okay. I'm just going to save the game, because we like saving the game 50 bajillion times here at Beau Video Games. But that is the picnic method. And as you can see, it is quite effective. You do have to do all the setting up, where you like have to beat everything. But once you do, it works pretty well, very quickly. Now I'm looking out for all like the red leaves, because I'm not convinced that I'm going to be able to tell from the color of the wood. But see, no offense, but that is a testament to the lighting not really being that great in this game. Like, Pokemon, I love you so much, but the lighting in this game is not great. Like, if you can't tell the difference between brown and white, that's not great. Okay, picnic. So we're going to make the most of this grass-type sandwich. And then maybe we'll try and go for Bellsprout. Okay. Right, so we're going to let some Phantomps spawn. Okay, you look normal. See, now I'm just trying to look for the green leaves, because I don't trust that I'm going to be able to tell the difference between brown and white. I don't trust it anymore. I don't trust it. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh my gosh, that's another one. Yeah, I was like, wait, no, I can tell the difference. There we go. The power of sandwiches and emojis. Thank you, chat. Okay, here we go. So, okay, that's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. There we go. Come on, shake, shake. Critical capture, yes! Okay, let's go! Let's go! Okay. So, we've got our spooky ghosts. We've got our Fanny Dan Stump. Danny Fan Stump. He's a Danny Fan Stump. He's a Danny Fan Stump. He's a Danny Phantom. 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 Okay, nice. So we're gonna. If I have a male one and a female one, I'll keep the male one as the boy, so it can be Danny Phantom. Okay, so hang on. Who do we need? So we need another Sawaddle. We need another Bellsprout. There's Phantom. There's also Poltergeist. Poltergeist is tough though, man. So those are the grass types we got. So hang on, I can delete Phantom off this thing. Wowie, zowie. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't read everyone's replies about Mario earlier. It seemed like people enjoyed it, but I was gonna read all those and then I didn't get to. Let's see. Okay, Shroomish, Cacnea, Smoliv, Bramblin. Bramblin's a ghost type. And then Sunkarn and Bounce Sweet. So yeah, so that's the thing. So to answer the question again, I think it was Cats Are Fancy about like, oh, how many shinies do you have left to go? It's like all of those. That's just for the grass, like Shroomish, Cacnea. I need another Smoliv. Bramblin, I need 2 of. Sunkarn, I need 2 of. Bounce Sweet, I need 3 of. There's a lot. Let's see. Swaddle, Bellsprout, Poltergeist. I feel like we should maybe go for one of them, but I don't know. Swaddle, Bellsprout, Poltergeist. I think we should go back to Kitakami. And then we'll go, like, here. Poltergeist would be a fun one. We're both the Phantoms female. I didn't pay attention. I look beyond people's gender and look at who they are on the inside. No, that makes it sound like I should. No, you shouldn't ignore someone's gender. It's that weird. There's that weird thing with life, isn't there? Where it's kind of like you don't ignore something, but you don't give. You respect it, but you don't give too much value or focus on it, kind of thing. So you don't ignore someone's gender, but you don't pay them any less attention or whatever because of their gender, or judge them because of their gender. And same with everything else and anything else. So, so I don't really look at I don't really pay too much attention to my Pokemon's genders unless I'm in like a battle against like Whitney's Miltank, and I'm like, okay, I need to know if this thing can attract me or not. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Right, Bellsprout can... Oh no, the Seedots and Nuzleafs here. No, I don't like this. I think Bellsprout's one I need to try and just get with like a poison sandwich, honestly. Even though that means like a load of Spinnerax will appear. Oh cool, we're getting Leavannies as well though. That's quite nifty. Yeah, maybe we should just go for like Poltergeist or something. Poltergeist is very hard to spot though. That is the one caveat I have. Poltergeist is one of those Pokemon which I think I would kind of rather do it like off screen rather than try and do it on a stream, just because I'd prefer to be in handheld mode. But we'll see. I don't know if... Hang on, how long do we have left? We could try and go for Smoliv. Smoliv would be like... Because again, if we're trying to get as many shinies as possible here, Smoliv would probably be the easiest one. So if we want to go for... Although I'm seeing a load of Bellsprouts and stuff now. So this is quite good. But Smoliv would be... If we wanted to go for a successful hunt, I think Smoliv would be... I'm kind of in this mode now where I'm like, should we just see how many shinies we can get today? Like, should we just see how many we can get? Rather than, like, what are the most interesting shinies. Like, I put Salazzle in the thumbnail, but Salazzle's, like, a hard one to get. Now, for these guys, I believe the black is, like, green instead. But, again, that's going to be hard to see. Oh, hey, Weeping Bell. I don't know the difference between Swadloon. Like, when I look it up, it's, like, too similar. This is why I liked Swaddle more. Okay, let's see. Hey, Bellsprout. Let's just check what chat says. Oh, Cats are fancy. Your cave strat worked for you. Oh, what cave did you go for, and what did you go for? Kevin. That's like a harsh joke, but it's also funny. Like, well, it's funny because it's like, okay, that's kind of clever. Like, that's mean, but that's clever. Oh, I don't know if I said bye to Caitlin. Bye, Caitlin. I'm sorry that I missed you. That's what happens when you sign Mark. Andrew, hi. Sorry, Andrew, hi. Lovely to see you. Let's see. The face is white instead of yellow for a Swadloon. I'm going to look up Swadloon very quickly, just because we're paused already. So we'll just look this up. I think like the eyes are like one of the easiest things to tell the difference, but hang on. I think I've missed it earlier, but I believe I had like the not super chats, the stream elements chat. I really need to come up with a name for them. I say that every week. And thank you. Oh yeah, the face is white and the eyes are red. Yeah, red eyes, the red eyes and the white face. White face is a good shout actually. For for how to tell a Swadloon apart from a regular one. So yeah. Okay. We'll go here for a couple of minutes, and then if we like don't really see anything or are not really feeling it, like Rhine, then we can go get some Smolives. Because I do need one more Smoliv. I've got 2 Smolivs, one of which I evolved into a Doliv, but I need that elusive third one. Okay. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So we got like Poltergeist. You got black. You got like a black jar. Let's see what you got. You got like a black jar. We've got loads of Toad's Cools. I've got Toad's Cool and Toad's Cruel. They're very good. They got good shinies. Very different shinies from one another. Toad's Cool is like sort of like a whitish gray. And then like Toad's Cruel just like changes out the like the orange on its limbs for like bright pink or something like that. So they're very different, but very good. Let's see. I don't want Seedots. I want Bellsprouts and Swaddles. And maybe Swadloons, now that we know the difference between Swadloon. Okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh, Leavanny. Okay, although I think Leavanny has like a similar shiny, so if we see Leavannies, I'm just gonna like wail on them because I don't know how they're different. Oh, there's Swadloon. Okay, your face is yellow. And you had plain eyes. You didn't have red eyes. You with the red eyes, wheels on the bus and wheels on bus. Okay, let's see what we got. How long we got left of the sandwich? Okay, 9 minutes. If in like 2 minutes we haven't got a shiny, I say let's go for, because I say we're giving ourselves very high thresholds today. It's like, hey, if we don't get a shiny in 2 minutes, we're out of here. Like, that's the rule today. Okay, so Waddle. Bellsprout. It's kind of hard to tell Bellsprouts from Swaddles in some ways with this thick grass, because you just see like a bright sort of bulb of yellow jutting out, and that's like kind of all you see. Okay, you got black, so I think that's fine. Yeah, Poltergeist is one that I'll do. I'll probably do Poltergeist from like an outbreak, honestly. They appear in outbreaks, and so they probably are quite a good outbreak hunt. Full Mantis. Let's see what we got. We got Swaddle. Okay, we're back to Seedots. I don't like seeing Seedots. Weeping Bell. Weeping Bell would also be an acceptable alternative to Bellsprout, because like this is just like for one I need to evolve. And then okay, I'm gonna do one more sweep up this way, but I'm starting to see Seedots and Nuzleafs. I don't like that. We'll just have one more sweep up this way. Okay, I'm not even getting any grass types. Like, we got, like, Fermentis here. Nope, we're going to go... Oh, hang on, there's a Bellsprout. We just got to check the Bellsprouts. Nope, you're normal. You're normal. These are all normal. Okay. Let's go get a Smoliv! No, come on. There we go. Okay. Nay, ain't okay. Lovely to see you. And I'm glad you enjoyed Chongyun being back in the poetry event. It was a lot of fun. And it's a really lovely little story as well. So yeah, I really loved that event. It was great coming back for it. Yeah, and I'm really glad that... And I'm so glad that people have enjoyed it as well. I kind of thought people would, but you know, you never know. Sometimes you get attached to things more than the fans do or whatever, but... I'm glad that people really, really liked this event. Okay, so we're looking for the Smolivs. And we gotta just hang on. Where are the Smolivs? Oh no. Okay, you are a Smoliv, so thank you. But we need to find like the clusters of Smolivs. Okay, so here's a bunch of... So now Smoliv is quite easy because instead of having the little kind of like beigey colored olive on top, it'll have a black olive. So this should be kind of easy to spot in a sense. I think we have hunted for a Smoliv on stream before and got one. So we'll just do that again, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine, and it'll be fun, and it'll be all good. Right, okay. You guys look normal. You look normal. You look normal. You look normal. All of these look normal. Let's see. Okay, normal, normal. Okay, normal. Normal, normal. Beige. Beigey, peachy colored. So, with like a mix of yellow in there as well. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's a bunch of them over here. Okay, nice. But none of them are shiny. How long do we have left? Okay, 5 minutes. So I can like hear all their little noises. The little like... okay, let's see what we got. Okay, we'll go this way back to these olive branches. Oh, is there an olive branch emoji? Like, you know, like, oh, you know, like an olive branch, like the phrase. Is there an emoji for that? I don't know. But, or if there's a black olive, black hearts in the chat. Black hearts and branches in the chat. There was a Simpsons joke I liked where, that's a gimme ghoul. There was a Simpsons joke I liked where, like Milhouse knows Italian and he's teaching Lisa to speak Italian, and Lisa's like, how did you learn Italian? And he's like, oh, I had this like Italian grandmother, and whenever we'd visit her, she'd always like make me speak English. Sorry, she wouldn't allow him to speak English to her. He could only speak Italian, and she would like whack him with an olive branch if he didn't speak Italian to her, and that's how he learned to speak Italian. And so he then like teaches Lisa to like speak Italian, and she's sort of enjoying seeing this other side of him, but of course, him being Milhouse, he blows it, and he like really upsets her, and then she proceeds to like grab an olive branch and like start whacking him with it as well and stuff like that. And I like sort of the you know, an olive branch is sort of symbolically and metaphorically used as like a symbol of like peace and bringing people together and things like that. And I just like that they had this joke about like, you know, hitting someone with an olive branch. Like, it was just quite a funny juxtaposition or whatever. So anyway, Bark, we gotta find a shiny... Oh crud, we gotta find a shiny Smoliv. Oh, thank you for the... Oh, there are like some branches and stuff. Yes, and sparkles. Yes, sparkles and olive branches and hearts. Yes, I love this. 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 Okay, come on then, Smolivs. Smolivs. Come on then, little Smolivs. Come on, Smolivs. Come on, Smolivs. Come on, Smolivs. Oh, no, Vespiquen, get out of the way. Ah, there we go. I don't really know why it's Vespiquen instead of Vespiqueen. I don't know what a Quen is. But hey, there you go. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Right, I'm just sort of despawning the olives. Come on, how long we got left? 2 minutes! 2.5 minutes, but still 2.5 minutes! That's not good. Okay, we might need to go into super fast lightning mode. Or not, because that might actually not help us at all. Where are the olive fields? Okay, here we go, hang on. Back to the olive fields. Back to the olives. Although I think we sort of tended to have more spawn in the grass rather than the actual, like, olives, but I could be wrong. Wait, you're just a Diglett or something. Right, hang on, we'll go this way. Oh, no, hang on, what are we bumping into now? Oh, a Smoliv. Okay, in a field full of Smolivs, we bumped into a Smoliv. What a surprise. Martinis do have olives. Yes, that is the sort of cliche, isn't it? And like cocktails and stuff. But yeah, I think Martini specifically is the one. I think you are correct. I'm not like a drinker, and so I don't drink, so I don't really have knowledge of alcohol generally. But I am English, so I do know James Bond, and I think that sounds right. You gotta have it shaken, not stirred. Shaken, not stirred. The chivalry is still here. Okay. Right, let's... Where are we going? We'll go this way. Yep, you're Smoliv. You're Gimme Ghoul. Smoliv, Gimme Ghoul, Smoliv, Smoliv. These are all just Smolivs. Little Smoliv. Okay, hang on. No, I think we want to go back this way. Oh, Smoliv, Smoliv, Smoliv. Come on, Smoliv. Come on, Smoliv. Because then it means I never have to come back here ever again. For grass types, at least. Dang, I thought this one was going to be like a, you know, sort of quote-unquote safe bet. But that's a Diglett. These are Smolivs. Okay. Come on. No, 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 no. I didn't mean to bump into anyone. You haven't missed anything. We're in the frantic final sort of seconds before, final minute, 32 seconds. Oh gosh, hang on. Okay, we're gonna go fast mode. Fast mode. Fast mode. Fast mode. Okay, none of those have a black olive. No, come on. Hurry, Miraidon. Hurry. Hurry, my friend. Hurry. Hurry, we're gonna run out of time. We're gonna run out of time. We're gonna run out of time. I think that's it. That's got to have been over 30 seconds. Yeah, we're not seeing any Smolivs and stuff now, not really. Okay. Right, we'll just check around in case any did spawn whilst we were frantically running around. But I think that's it for our... This is only our second sandwich. Wow, that's pretty impressive. Okay, so we now need to figure out what the heck shiny are we going to do next. Do we... I said about doing Halloween Spooky Ghost. We said we saw Ghost Mutt, Marge Simpson's favorite Pokemon. Here. Greavard. I'm going to look up Greavard. And there's Greavard and the other one. Hang on. Greavard. No, not Graveyard. Greavard. Cerebi. I didn't really ever think I'd shiny hunt for a Greavard, but... Oh, they're easy! They're bright yellow! And then Houndstone. And then, like, Houndstone is very yellow. Okay, we're doing this, then. Yeah, we're doing this. We're doing this. Okay. So let's... Yeah, we're going to have Frostlass. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Yep, guys, we're going to get Ghost Mutt. Ghost Mutt. How about Ghost Mutt? Let's do it. Let's get Ghost Mutt. We're going to just heal up first, because that's what we do here at both video games. Kevin, I wouldn't have got your reference. I wouldn't have necessarily got your reference immediately, but I like it now that you've reminded me of it. They're like, and people say I'm slow. Wait a minute, that was an insult. So yes. Okay. No. My personal reason for not drinking, just if anyone's interested, is just I just sort of don't like. I sort of don't like the idea of not having both hands on the wheel, sort of metaphorically speaking. Oh wait, there's a Mudbray outbreak? Oh man, we got a lot of good outbreaks today. Maybe we'll just do loads of outbreak hunts. Okay. Oh, I need to double check what a ghost sandwich is. I think it's like red, I want to say like red onion, but we'll check, hang on. It is! I remembered. Okay, sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Okay. So... But no, so my thing about not drinking, so when I was a kid, right, I thought that, like, I thought alcohol was, like, this, like, kind of, I thought maybe there was something about it where it was a bit, like, say, like, oh, like, it's not good for, like, children's bodies, but, like, adults can handle it or something like that. I kind of thought maybe there was, like, that side of an aspect to it. But otherwise, I thought it was, like, it was like this super delicious drink. Also that it kind of made you happy as well, but I kind of focused more on the, like that it's delicious. And then it's like alcohol is not really delicious, and it doesn't really make people happy because it's a depressant. And it's like, so it's sort of like, I just didn't like the idea of like not having hands on the wheel. And I don't know, I like the idea of like my happiness being in my own hands. I don't mean that as a, please don't take anyone to mean that I'm like anti-medication or anything like that. That's different. But I'm a person where I kind of think, if I am able to be happy and stay away from depression without the aid of anything else, I would rather do that kind of thing. If anything got so difficult that I needed the extra assistance, I would not be afraid to take it. But it's just one of those things where I'm in a fortunate position where I am sort of the master of my, I am able to be the master of my own happiness. And I do believe a lot of people are able to be the master of their own happiness. And I do encourage everyone to try and go for that and not just solely rely on some kind of outside source or whatever. Because one thing I didn't like was like sort of like, oh, what if I traveled? And it's like, oh, you need to like take your medication and stuff like that. And I never liked the idea of like being that kind of thing. Or, oh, what if you run out and you don't get it or whatever? Like I always was like really afraid of that kind of idea. Of like sort of like having this thing that you kind of like you need but you don't have. So, okay, here are the ghost mutts. So they hide in the ground. Hi, ghost mutts. Ghost mutts. I don't know why I'm saying ghost mutt to the tune of Street Sharks, but hey, it works. Okay, come on, ghost mutts. Because, yeah, normally these guys, like, hide in the ground. So all you can see is, like, their candle. So this is why this actually is, like, a really good hunt to do. Because, yeah, normally they just stay in the ground and you can't see whether they're shiny or not. I think that's like 5 we've just defeated, I want to say. And then we'll go back down here. Oh, look, there's a whole bunch of them. Okay, so that's 5. And then so that's like, say, 6. And then these two will be like 7 and 8, I want to say. And then this one will be 9. We'll defeat this Mud Brave for no real reason. Okay, so we're up to 9. Oh, that's a Ceruledge. Ceruledge is very cool. And exclusive to Violet, but I have caught extra ones to transfer to my... it's a Violet exclusive, but I've caught extras to transfer to my Scarlet. Okay, so I think that's like 11 now. We did 9, so we had done 9, and then that was like 10 and 11. So let's go. We'll be going up the mountain. Yes, we will. Because there are a bunch of Grievards up here. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll stay up here and fight Grievards, I think. You come on, Frostlass, come on. So I think that's like 12. And then let's call this like 13, 14, and 15. They ain't okay. You don't drink because of personal experience with alcoholism in your family. That is totally valid and totally makes sense. So hang on. This is 16 and 17. Let's see. And it smells gross to you. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't like the taste of it. I didn't like the taste of it, and then I was like, oh, this isn't delicious. I thought this was supposed to be like some kind of super Coca-Cola, and it's not. And and I was like, and then it's like not good for you, and it, like there's just all these things where I was like, oh, I thought it was supposed to be this like wonder thing, and then it's like not really. Like it's just not really that special, and it's like, and it doesn't even taste nice. So I'm kind of like, what's the point? So yeah, that's kind of my personal reason. I don't throw shade at anyone who does. Again, like if you enjoy stuff, you enjoy it, and because the thing about drinking. Like, something like smoking, I am more vehemently against, and I will, like, judge you for smoking. Like, no offense, I'm sorry, but sorry, not sorry kind of thing. Because the thing about smoking is that it kind of, like, it impacts all the people around you as well more. you know, obviously, like, you can get a drunk person come up to you or whatever, but, you know, that's kind of different. I think this is maybe something like 24. I kind of stopped counting a second ago. But something like smoking is more impactful to, like, the people around you and stuff like that, whereas drinking is something that's more kind of personal and individual or whatever. Okay, numbers going down. Let's say that was 25, just for convenience sake. For convenience and memory's sake. So, like, that's 1, and then this is, like, 2 and 3. So, you know, sort of, although, like, say, you know, if you're, like, you're drunk, you can be annoying to other people, and I've been, like, the victim of, like, you know, just drunk annoying people being annoying. I don't mind, you know, other people drinking. I don't personally drink, and, you know, if I were, like, sort of, like, emperor of the world, I'd probably be like, yeah, this stuff isn't really that great, so, like, find happy. I'd, like, want to find some other way to make people happy, rather than relying on drink. But I'm not emperor of the world, and nor do I ever hope I am. So in the world that we live in, I am happy for people to drink, because, hey, if people enjoy it, and they like it, and they get stuff out of it, then that's awesome. Okay, I think... let's just call that like 4 or something. I don't know. And then 5. And then 6. And then you come in this way. 7. And then we'll like call you 8. In addition to our previous like 25. Nope, don't come for me. That's 9. And then yeah. And then this little guy we'll call like the 10th. And then you can be like an 11th or something. There we go. Nice. And then you can be like a 12th, and then we'll climb up. We'll be climbing up the mountain. Yes, we will. And then these will be like 13 and 14. But yeah, so drinking, you know, although I'm sort of, you know, I'm like wary of it, and I hope people are reasonable and responsible with it. I don't mind people drinking. If that's what they want to do, then cool. But it's not for me. Okay, let's just say that's 17, 18, like 19. Okay, the number of Grievard is definitely getting lower. Okay. Let's be... okay, so hang on. That was 1 more. No. I knew... okay. And so that's then 2, right? So let's be, like... right, 1, 2, 3. Let's beat another 10 more, right? And then that, I think, will probably take us past 60. Okay? My little rule is, like, once you get to that second message, beat, like, 10 more, and you should be about at 60. It's not guaranteed, but if you, like, lose count, it's a good rule of thumb. 4. Although I keep sort of like losing count, but let's just call that like 5 and 6 or something. And then we'll be climbing up the mountain. Yes, we will. Moscato. I don't know what Moscato is. Sounds exotic. So I think like 7, 8, like 9, 10. Oh, listen to that woofing. Woof, 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 woof. Oh, woof, woof, woof. Okay. Right, so what we're going to do, we'll save here. I don't see any yellow dogs. And then we'll set up a picnic. Andrew's more of a cocktail type guy. Cool. And then... yeah, alcohol and... that's the thing. Alcohol and cooking can be quite interesting and stuff like that. So, so that's the thing. There's more to alcohol than even just, like, drinking or getting drunk or whatever as well. So, okay. So we're going to do our old burger sandwich here. We're going to do our first burger sandwich of the day, believe it or not. It's been like 2 hours and we haven't even done a burger sandwich. Okay, so red onion's our special ingredient. So there's our 2 red onion. And then, ooh, what do we go for? It's the dog. See, is the dog feeling bitter because it's dead, or do we go spicy because spicy? Let's go spicy because spicy. And we'll go for the Kevin pick, and then we'll get back to talk about alcohol and stuff like that. Okay. I like that we're also comforting and reaffirming here. Yeah, exactly. That's what we like here at Beau Video Games. Again, we try not to judge here at Beau Video Games, except maybe the smokers. I'm sorry. No, actually, in all seriousness about smoking, it's not great, but I know it's not. But like again, for a lot of people, it's an addiction, and like addiction isn't a choice. It's it's a disease. So it's sort of one of those things where I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge sort of people like too harshly for it and stuff like that, but it is just one of those things where smoking is more kind of like invasive of the other people around you compared to drinking. Like you can kind of drink and it doesn't really affect the people around you, whereas like smoking does, which is why it's kind of like it is like a more annoying thing out of the two. With regards to Tenchi's question, it's basically the same as drinking. It doesn't really matter whether it's alcohol or whether it's other substances. That's just the way I feel, kind of thing. It's basically like exact same answer. Maybe more of like a sort of like a tolerance or okayness for it, just because I think that a lot of those other kinds of things are a lot safer than alcohol. So it's like, well, I guess I'd rather people do that than alcohol, kind of thing. Okay. Hang on, what happened there? Hang on, what happened there? Ghost. Okay. Right, let's find our spooky ghost. Oh, here we go. Right. We're gonna go down. And then... Right, these are all dogs. These are all dogs of the dog variety. Can I make a picnic here, or are we too enclosed? Okay, good. Wait, you found a shiny Greavard? Oh, that's really cool. Congratulations, Shibartooth. I love that. Well, then let's hope I find one. So what? Yellow hearts and dog emojis? And ghost emojis? Dogs and ghosts and yellow hearts? Something like that? Okay. So we'll go up here. So we'll go up here. And then we'll jump down. Whoa. And then we'll set up a picnic to reset everything. Oh, and is there such a thing as like a tombstone emoji? Or like a graveyard, cemetery, tombstone? If there's anything like that, that could be good as well. So like tombstones, dogs, yellow hearts, sparkles, and ghosts. Those are the five. Those are the five. Our magic 5 things. I feel like we're seeing fewer Greavards now, ironically. There's something weirdly weird going on here. Okay, I'm not seeing any yellow ones. Okay, there doesn't seem to be much room. You want room? I'll show you room. Okay. No oh no, wait, Cats Are Fancy got like a grave. There are a couple of like sort of grave emoji type things there. Or at least like, you know, something that's kind of like to mark respect to those who have passed. Right, let's go this way. Let's go this way. Okay, there's one. Okay, this isn't working as well as I'd hoped. Maybe what I need to do is I need to make the picnic table up here and then jump down and then jump back up again. Or something. Yeah, I might try that. Hang on. Well, no, hang on. We'll jump back down because now like a load of them will have spawned. But I think what we'll do is we'll make the picnic top. We'll do the picnics up top, and then we'll Yeah, we'll make the picnics... Oh, no, we're right on. Yeah, we'll have the picnics up here, and then we'll, Oh, Crammon finds it when you type in stone. Interesting. Interesting. That's a bit morbid, though. Could you imagine if you're just, like, trying to look for, like, a stone, and then you, like, see, like, a grave, and it's like, ah. Okay. Anyway, Bark, let's see how long we got left. Okay, we've got 26 minutes. Okay, so we only made the sandwich a few minutes ago. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time. No need to panic. Oh, that's a Skiddo. I was like, oh, that's different colored. It's like, yes, because it's a totally different Pokemon. Okay. Right, I can't see anything yellow up here. Actually, what we'll do, because what I'm noticing is I'm noticing the Skiddos and the other stuff if we're facing the other direction, whereas if we face this direction, right? Here we go. Okay, and then we'll... Okay, we'll just jump down. That's fine. Okay, there we go. And then we jump down, and then there's a bunch of Greavards here. I can't see anything that's bright yellow. Admittedly, the sunlight is kind of messing this up a bit, because it's kind of hard to just see any Greavards at all with all this awkward sunlight. But that's okay, because we'll just jump up now. And then here we go. Okay. And then look, loads more doggies. Woo! Doggy, 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 doggy. Woo! Okay, nice. Okay, right. Let's see. Any dogs up here? Any yellow dogs? No. Okay, right. So we set up a picnic. And then... Oh, headstone. So it's like head. If you type in headstone, that comes up. Ah, interesting. That's interesting. I feel like headstone is one of the... is it one of the lesser... Do people use the phrase headstone a lot? Or are other phrases more popular? I don't know. I see yellow here, but it's just a flittle. Ah, get out of it, flittle. Flittle's a hard shiny to get. I've got it, but it's a hard shiny to get. Okay, and then we'll go up the mountain. We'll be going up the mountain. Yes, we will. We'll be looking for a Greavard. Yes, we will. And there is the Fampy. It is not a Greavard or a Houndstone. So we'll be setting up a picnic and then mashing the Y button. You had to type a couple of different things to find it. Yeah, no, I don't. I can imagine that was the case. Well, thank you for letting us know that, Crammon. Thank you for your research. Again, this is why we're glad that the joke to bring Crammon on board actually turned out to, you know, it's like, hey, it worked. It worked. Like, what began as a joke, what began as a joke about Danny DeVito and sandwiches has turned into useful mod and chat stuff. I wanted to turn that into like a really beautiful sentence for you, Crammon, and I failed. Again, this is why I'm like, I don't know poetry and stuff. This is why I ruin lovely moments. Okay, let's go picnic. Let's see, and then I'll check chat. One thing about the picnic method that's quite good is that I can keep an eye on chat every time. Every time we do this bit, I can check chat very, very quickly. And then, okay, and then we'll go down. Down, down, down to the bottom of the sea. Okay, that is a Mudbray. We won't do any more picnic hunts after this. I know I was like, ooh, Mudbray. But, like, you can get Mudbray in other places. You can get Mudbray doing regular sandwich stuff, I'm pretty sure. In fact, I never have. I don't know why I haven't. I used a Mudsdale in, like, my Pokemon... in, like, my Pokemon Sun and Moon playthrough. It was very good. Okay, these all look pretty normal to me. So... Although, hang on, you're definitely normal, right? You at the end there? Okay, yeah. You're here to help and maybe contribute some chaos. I know you meant chaos, but I'm now gonna read that as chaos. You are now king of chaos and sandwiches. You're now king of two things. Congratulations. You just got a promotion. That's not how kings work. Well, it kind of is. Okay, right. It's funny. When I played Fire Emblem Three Houses, Ferdinand von Aegir is he's sort of very like, so his father is like sort of prime minister of his country. Now the game is kind of like, the game isn't real, but it's got like a sort of medieval vibe to it kind of thing. So I don't really know what kind of political systems they had in, like, you know, like in those kinds of times, and whether even say something like a prime minister existed. But you know, it's a game where you have like emperors, and the kingdom he's from has an emperor, but it also has like a prime minister. And he's like this very proud noble because like his father is the prime minister. But he's like, and like someday, like after my father, I'll be prime minister. And he's not talking about it as like I'm gonna work hard and do everything, and I'm gonna like try to follow in his footsteps. He's like, no, I'm gonna like inherit this role. And you know, I'm a person from a country like with a prime minister, and I'm like, you know, I'm like Han Solo in The Force Awakens talking to why can I not remember John Boyega's character Finn, talking to Finn, being like, that's not how the Force works. And you know, I'm like that's not how prime ministers work. You don't just inherit it. It's like a political system based on like voting and parliament and all these other things. But yeah, so that was always funny. Oh no, but Tenchi! No, wait, Tenchi, did you not do the picnic method, though, for your Phantom outbreak? Because, okay, so, the reason, okay, so I didn't really explain this. The reason why you do the picnic method as well, if you get an outbreak, you can just, like, knock out every Pokemon that appears in the outbreak, right? What happens is, if you keep knocking out the Pokemon and you keep KOing them, eventually it'll kind of say like, oh, the number's starting to go down. Oh, the numbers are like really thinning out now. Oh, yep, there are only like a few Phantom left. By doing the picnic method, what happens is it means you can keep spawning them in perpetually, infinitely. You don't have to like knock them all out or whatever. You knock out like 60, and then you can and then that's it. Like, you never have to worry about like running out of them. So that's kind of why you do the picnic method, because it means you get like an infinite source of the Pokemon. Again, it is tedious and stuff like that. So sometimes you may just want to be like, oh, I'm just gonna knock out the Pokemon and see if I get a shiny or not. Like, it's fine. But that's why I do the picnic thing. Because you could be like, oh, but why don't you just keep KOing them? Because if I kept KOing them, I would run out of Phantoms. I would have run out of Phantoms. But because I did the picnic method of the like setting up the table, and that's what would be happening with these Grievards here. If I knocked out all these Grievards, we would stop seeing Grievards. But because I'm doing this picnic thing where I set up a picnic table, I put it down, new Grievards are constantly spawning in, and it means we also don't KO them, which means we never run out of them. So that's why we do all this. That's why we do this like sort of elaborate setup of, we maximize the numbers, and then once everything's all maximized, then we sort of, you know, that's when we take the time to, you know, set up and put back and set up and put back the picnic, because then it means we never run out of our Grievards here. So that's the other reason why we do it as well. It's not just about maximizing odds or whatever, but it's making sure we don't run out of the thing we're trying to, you know, we've like worked really hard to maximize these odds, so we want these odds to stay around for like as long as possible. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna check chat for a sec. Because I feel like there's a joke chain I missed or something like that. Hang on a sec. They're spawning over the water. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. Let's see. Hang on. Okay. Okay, I think that's everything and everyone. Zach, hello. Lovely to see you. We're in the middle of a spontaneous hunt for a Grievard, because there are special in-game bonus spawns at the minute, and Grievard is one of them, and honestly, like a shiny Grievard would be pretty sweet. But we got to see, because we've got 17 minutes left. Okay. So we've got to see how this goes. Because maybe, just maybe, we might not get one. And that would really suck. So we have to make sure we get one. I'm going to have a sip of water as well, because I haven't had much water. No, I'll jump down. We'll float down. Hang on, we'll float down. Because if we float down, we might get a bunch, like, spawn in. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we've got some Greavards up here, and then we've got some Greavards down here. Again, hopefully, if you look at Cerebi and you look at Greavard, the regular ones are grey, and the shinies are bright yellow. In theory, this should be obvious, but I don't trust the lighting of this game, and so I am genuinely terrified of looking at a yellow dog and thinking that it's grey. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, hang on. Jump down. I'm so scared that I'm not going to be able to tell the difference between these two. That right there is my fear for this stream and for this hunt. But I can do this in my Scarlet off stream as well, so it's not a big deal. If this ends up being a bit of a failure. Bit of a failed attempt. Sorry, I got like hiccupy burp type things. I do apologize. And I'm sorry if that was TMI. But it's just one of those things where you sort of get to a point of talking and then you're kind of like, oh no, I can't talk. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, we're going to jump down. We're going to float for a sec. Going to look for some dogs to spawn. There we go. We've got a couple spawning. And then we're going to get any more spawning? No. Okay, that's kind of annoying, but whatever. And then we're going to go back up. And then there are 6 more. And then it's like, that kind of sucks. Did any more spawn down here? Wow, no more spawn down here? Well, that sucks. Okay, let's... we're actually going to do the picnic table down here, then. Cats are fancy. We've had the German tea story. I don't think it's TMI. I know, I did just kind of think that. Okay. Okay, let's see. So we've got like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to float down. Well, no, we're not really going to float down very much, but... Okay. These all just look grey. And not great, just grey. Okay. Okay. Come on, yellow dog, where are you? Yellow dog. Yellow dog. Oh, it's nighttime now, which encourages more, like, regular ghost types to appear, which kind of sucks. Like mischievous and ghastly and, like, that's not great. Right, picnic. Yeah, there's not much room, is there, for the picnic? That's why I like doing it on top of the thing instead of below, but never mind. There's never a dull moment in a Beau stream. Are you sure? Because I feel like I'm being pretty boring right now. Plus, I also can't really remember all the different things I was talking about because I've gotten very, like very into the idea of just I've gotten very like sort of I'm just like really looking at all these dogs and seeing if any of them are yellow or whatever. I'm so scared that one of these is going to be yellow, but I'm just not even going to recognize it. And again, I know I know out of context, with no context, saying I'm really afraid that I'm going to be looking at this grey thing and not recognizing when it turns yellow. But that's what this game does to you, man. Okay. Right, we're gonna go here. We're gonna look back. We're gonna go no dogs. Oh, hang on, wait. There's a dog. Right. Okay. Okay. But yeah. Okay. Come on, come on. How long we got left? 12 minutes. Oh, that's actually okay. It's doable. Hey, we got Swaddle with 2 minutes left. Like, this is fine. Okay. What was I did feel like there was something I was thinking this morning where I was kind of like, I could talk to chat about that, but I can't remember now. But unless it was just Mario Wonder. I really did enjoy Mario Wonder. It was very good. But that thing, it's just weird to sort of like be done with it all now. And then you know, and that's kind of it now until like Christmas really for like new games or whatever. And it's like oh, come on, for the love of pizza. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, triple, come on. Ugh. Oh, hang on. Misuta, hi. Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it? Well, lovely to see you. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry that these dogs are ruining this lovely moment. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm probably done for Christmas with regards to new games now. Oh, for the love of fifth pizza. Right, come on, come on. Right, hang on. What we're going to do, right, we're going to jump. We're going to just jump as high as possible, glide, cling to the wall, and then climb up, and then we won't hit any dogs. Okay, there we go. I think, chat, after that, we deserve a shiny. But I might need your help. I might need your help with the emojis. I might need the headstone, sparkles, yellow hearts, dogs, ghost emojis. Those 5 things. Okay, so, but yeah, but that'll kind of be it till Christmas, and then, yeah, and then this year I'm kind of hoping that I'll be able to get Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I hope I'm able to get it cheap, because I've seen it cheap in a lot of places, so it's kind of like, you know, if I've seen it for like $40 in a lot of places, it's like, well, I don't really want to get it for like a full 60 when like a year ago I was seeing it for 40, you know, or like back in March I was seeing it for like 40, so I really hope for like, you know, Black Friday deals and stuff like that, I'm able to get it for like 40. And then, but I don't know what else to get. I don't want Xenoblade 3 to be the only game I get, but I really don't know what else to get. So yeah, it's interesting. I don't want something that's as big and, but I kind of want something like a Mario Wonder to kind of play alongside it, you know, something that will probably only take like a few days or whatever. But alongside Xenoblade 3, that would like stretch out to be like, it would take me like a week to beat it, but just something to, you know, kind of just something more casual or just a different experience than like a big JRPG. But I am really looking forward to Xenoblade 3, but the only problem is I'm starting to forget all my Xenoblade stuff already after playing 2, and I'm just so worried that I'm going to like start playing 3 and I'm going to be rubbish at it and useless, and it'll be like 30 hours in, I'll be like, oh yeah, I was supposed to like time my attacks. Like in the old game they called it that like auto-cancelling or like attack cancel, even though that was a terrible name for it, which we established here at Beau Video Games. So, okay, come on. Where are these yellow dogs? Yellow dogs, where are you? Yellow dogs, yellow dogs. So, but yeah, I don't know what, because I'm sort of running out of things on my like old Switch wish list. I would like Pikmin 4 at some point, but I don't know if that'll be like cheap for this Christmas or whether it'd be like a good option to get for this Christmas. I don't know. I suppose if Pikmin 3, not Pikmin 3, Pikmin 4 was available, then yeah, maybe I would get that. That could be my like second game if like that was like only like $40 or something. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay. Thank you for the emojis, by the way. Hopefully they bring us good luck. I don't want this to be our first not successful shiny hunt. Also, this is our first shiny hunt with a burger. And, like, the burger's gotta work. Like, we can't not have the burger work, you know? Like, the burger's got to work. Like, it's a burger. Like, the burgers get us shinies, dang it. Okay. That's the thing, because Xenoblade 3 is going to be a big game, and it's going to take me a long time, but that's the thing, I don't want to rush it, or I don't want to just, like, be, like, over Christmas when I have nothing to do, be like, okay, well, I guess I'll play, like, 7 hours of Xenoblade today, you know, like, I want to play a few hours, but I don't want it to be, like, all I do, like, I do want that smaller thing, but I don't know. Maybe if I saw something like Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, although I had it on Wii U and I played it, and it's not, like, my, you know, I prefer Mario to Donkey Kong, maybe it is something where it's like, if I did see that cheap or something, like, maybe I'd get that again, and that could be, like, a fun little, like, oh, this is, like, my extra playthrough kind of thing. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Oh, chat, a thing I've been constantly forgetting to say throughout this is, like, subscribe and ring the bell. I forgot to say it to all the people who left earlier. But the other thing, like for more shinies. If you like the video, we'll get one of these shiny dogs in 6 minutes. Yeah. If you'll like the video, make sure to hit that little thumbs up, because it means that we'll definitely get a shiny in the next 6 minutes. Like, ha 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 ha. It's definitely gonna happen. Don't panic, chat. Oh, for the love of... There we go. Okay. You want Thousand Year Door? Thousand Year Door would have been the perfect, like, second Christmas game. Because it's like, I'm familiar with it. So there'd be, like, that sort of comfort to it. Yeah. Thousand Year Door, that'll definitely be like a day one. Definitely be like a day one game for me, I think. I don't get a lot of games day one, but that'll be a day one. I want that. I want to play that again. I want to have that again. It's 5,000 miles away from me on a whole different console. I want it again. But we need to make sure, though, chat, that we all collectively buy, like, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door Remake, okay? If someone has never played a Paper Mario before, you get them to play Thousand Year Door. If they're like, oh, well, I saw there's this other one called the Origami King that's cheap. No, you get them to play Thousand Year Door. You send the message to Nintendo. You like, we want Thousand Year Door. This is what we want in a Paper Mario game. I'm not, like, I've never played Origami King, so I'm not going to diss it too much or anything, but, like, we want our Mario, like, I mean, get Super Mario RPG as well, but Paper Mario is the way better game. But, like, Thousand Year Door, we're all buying Thousand Year Door, okay? Like, we're all buying it. It's going to become, like, in, like, the top 10 most bought Switch games or whatever. Like, we're all buying Thousand Year Door. We're sending that message to Nintendo that it's like, this is what we want. Do more of this. You lost your way. Get it back, please. Like, again, there is value and interest to be had with these other games, but do it with a different aesthetic, do it with a different style, do it with a different name. You can have games about, you know, weird circle-turning battle mechanics, or color splashing, whatever, but you don't do it with Paper Mario. You leave Paper Mario alone. Like, the Mario and Luigi series is dead now. Alpha Dream, like, went bankrupt or whatever, so, like, that series is gone now. I'm really annoyed we have not found a yellow dog. Why have we not? I know that this isn't the best spawning spot for a yellow dog. I'll concede that. You know, this cliff is very awkward and very weird and very cramped. But yeah. R.I.P. Alpha Dream. I agree. Okay. Come on. What time is it? 1:21. Okay. We might end this stream early today. I don't mean after this sandwich is over. But I'm doing a stream tomorrow as well. So, and I am running out of good shiny hunts to do. So, I am kind of in this position where I might, you know, like, after this we might do one more sandwich hunt. That'll probably take us through to about 2 o'clock. Once we get to 2 o'clock, that means we'll have been going about 3 hours. You know, so that might be a good time to stop, okay? So I do apologize for that, but, like, tomorrow I am doing... you know, like tomorrow I am doing an extra stream, so, you know, I might sort of save myself for it and stuff like that, and I am getting hungry. I didn't have as much food this morning because I got a bowl of cereal out, and I had some milk that I kind of, like, questioned, like, yesterday or something like that. I wasn't sure about it. I was like, is that milk, like, starting to lose its magic? But I kind of forgot about the milk. So this morning I got the cereal, got the milk, and I was like, something tastes different about this. And I was like, oh, the milk. Yeah, the milk's not good. I'm just throwing this away. So I had to, like, throw away, like, you know, most of my bowl of cereal. And yeah, so I, like, didn't have as much food this morning. Okay. I tried to make up for it, but I still didn't, like, have very much food this morning. Okay. Come on, yellow dog. Where's the yellow dog? Just give me a yellow dog. Chat, last time to spam the emoji. Less than 2 minutes left. Spam those emojis. Like headstones and yellow and dogs and ghosts and sparkles. All those things. Spam them all. All in the chat. Spam, 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 spam. Don't do spam emojis, but like spam, 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 spam. Come on, Greavard, yellow Greavard, just yellow Greavard, yellow Greavard. Where is it? Where is it? Where's the yellow dog? Where's the yellow dog? Where is my yellow dog? I like that some people have managed to find some dogs that look quite yellow in the emojis, like just actual like dog emojis that are like yellow dogs. That's a yellow dog. Okay. Come on. These Garcias are annoying me as well. Come on. Greavard! Greavard! Yellow dog! Yellow dog! Why? Cancel the picnic. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, come on, Greavard, come on. Come on, woof, 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 woof. Oh, woof, 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 woof. Ooh, there's lots of dogs there. Are any of them yellow, though? The answer is no. Ah! 2 seconds. No, that's it. That's it, chat. We didn't get it. Okay, well, that was a waste of a sandwich. Okay. Right. We need to reevaluate, reassess, and figure out what we're going to do. Okay, so we got our 4 shinies, but we want to do more than that. We want to do better than that. We can do more than that. We can do better than that. And that is why we need to check my spreadsheet and see what we've got. Hang on, what were the Pokemon I put in the thumbnail? I had Salazzle, I had Dreepy. I can't remember what I had in the thumbnail. I had like Salazzle, I had Dreepy. I had Victory Bell. And I feel like there was something else as well, but I can't see. I had like Swaddle, Victory Bell, Salazzle, and Dreepy. Did I have a 5th thing? Was there a 5th thing? But anyway, Bark. Let's see what we got here. Teal mask. Okay. Okay, chat. I do have a suggestion. It's a little bit out there, but I don't know. It's a little bit out there, but I want to see if this works. I think we should go for that. I think we should go for it. Yeah, I think we should go for the one I got in my head. Okay. Okay. Chat. My lovely chat. How about we really double or nothing this? Nah, just those 4. That's okay. Okay. I I wanna like double or nothing this, right? We just failed to get the Houndstone. That sucked. But hopefully we spawn where all the Houndstones are, or the Grievards or whatever. Okay, here are the Grievards. Now these will never be shiny because like it remembers the ones that were on your screen when you like ended the game, and then you know. But if we like left or whatever, or despawned them, or did a picnic or whatever, but chat. Here's my proposal to you, because it's nighttime, so it's not a good time to hunt for Dreepy. That's like, if we'd have had a successful shiny hunt, it would have been daytime, and then hunting for Dreepy would have been easier. Because I want to hunt for Dreepy in the daytime. And Salazzle's kind of a hard Pokemon to shiny hunt for, and I don't really want to go for Victory Bell, because we've already done, like, grass sandwiches and blah, 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 blah. So, why don't we double or nothing this? Why don't we double or nothing this? And it's like, what do you mean by that, Beau? Stop saying the phrase double or nothing and just tell us what your plan is. Why don't we try and, once again, go for more Pico? I know it sounds crazy, and I know it's like, Beau, like, you're never going to get more Pico on a stream. It's just, it's not going to happen. And I would be inclined to agree with you, but I disagree with you. Oh my gosh, look, there's, oh, there are, like, Grievards and stuff here as well. Okay, anyway, Bark, I think if we lay down an electric-type sandwich, I think if we do an electric-type sandwich, we can go for more Pico. I think, we've had such bad luck with more Pico in the past. But I think we could get more Pico if we went for it now. Maybe we might need to look up a special electric type sandwich, or maybe I just do the burger sandwich. I think we really be stubborn here. We burger sandwich. We burger sandwich the electric sandwich. I'm feeling kind of hungry, so that's why it's kind of like, you know, more Pico as well. I'm so determined to get more Pico, man. I want more Pico. So let's do it. Let's get our yellow pepper, our burger, and then we're gonna go here. We're feeling a bit bitter. You know, that it didn't work out. But yeah, I think though we should do this, and then we'll be in a good position to fight the Kitakami gang tomorrow. And yeah. Anyway, bark. Okay, so right, we're gonna do green pepper, green pepper, green pepper, yellow pepper, yellow pepper, yellow pepper, yellow pepper. Ooh, okay, I won't do any more yellow pepper. Yellow pepper, and then we'll do the onion, onion, and onion. There we go. Okay. I hope I saved the game, although I suppose if we didn't save the game, it will be outside the Houndstone place, so it's fine. But yes, we're gonna do the Grievard smash, the Grievard mash. We'll do the mash. We'll do the Grievard mash. It was a smash. But no, okay. But no, I want more Pico, dang it. I mean, we'll end up getting a shiny Luxray or something, but... And here's the deal. If we don't get a shiny here, we won't call this at the end of the stream. We'll do another one, right? We'll do another sandwich if this doesn't work out, because we're only 2.5 hours in, right? But the thing is, if this is a successful hunt, that'll take us through to 3 hours. And if we hit 3 hours and get the shiny Morpeko, then that's pretty successful in my book. But if we don't get the Morpeko, or if we just get like a shiny Shinx or whatever, then we'll go for Salazzle, okay? So if we get Morpeko... Okay, here's Morpeko. If we get the Morpeko, then we'll call that it. If we don't get Morpeko, and that even includes getting a shiny Shinx or Luxio, then we'll also... then we'll still hunt for Salazzle. We'll do the fire-type sandwich Salazzle hunt that we tried before. Because I want to see if that works. I want to see if that yields us anything. Okay, you look yellow. You look yellow. But I really should check that you're yellow, shouldn't I? Let's check that you're actually yellow. Come on, Eugene! You're not shiny, are you? No, you look yellow. Now again, this isn't the most efficient hunt because I have to do a lot of like climbing on Miraidon and then like going down and being like, do you look yellow? But it's the only choice, chat. I could have, well, no, I could have picked any, like literally any other Pokemon to shiny hunt. But the point is that if you're in Pokemon Scarlet, Morpeko does not appear here. So if you are after Shinx and Luxio, this is a very, very good spot to hunt for Shinx and Luxio. If you make an electric sandwich and you go here in the, what is this, Paradise Barrens or whatever it's called? Yeah, Paradise Barrens. This is a very good Shinx and Luxio location if you're playing Scarlet. If you're playing Violet, then more Picos will appear here as well. Right, you look yellow, you look yellow. You look yellow. And you look yellow. And you look yellow. But yeah, we're so gonna get the shiny Shinx or Luxio, but I'm determined that we will still get the Morpeko. I'm determined. I'm sorry to be stubborn. I know we keep doing this one. We keep trying to get the Morpekos, and they don't show up. We have seen more not shiny Morpekos than anyone who's ever existed. More than anyone. But it's still just, you know, Morpekos everywhere. I'm actually going to like do a picnic here to like despawn and respawn. Yeah, and I'll steal more shiny Shinx if I have to. Okay. So, what was this one again? What were the emojis for this? Like, white and white hearts, little hamsters, little Hamtaro hamsters, electric thunderbolts, I guess, like white hearts and thunderbolts and hamsters. Although you looked very white for a second there, but you're yellow. And you're yellow. And you're yellow. They're all yellow. Basically, we don't want yellow. We don't want yellow Morpekos, and we don't want yellow Shinxes or Luxios. Okay. Come on. Where are the white Morpekos? That sounds like the name of a very, like, art house movie. Where are the Morpekos? They made it for $1.2 million. And it won all the awards at the Cannes Film Festival. Where are all the Morpekos? Okay, let's see. You're yellow. I believe you are yellow. You look yellow. And you look yellow. And you look yellow. They're all yellow. I really need to keep track of which direction I'm heading in so I don't just go around in a circle and keep looking at the same, like, 4 Morpeko as well. I've got to make sure I am actually, like, spawning in new ones constantly. But it was easier looking for them on the rocks than on the grass, which is why I'm more inclined to do the electric sandwich here than, well, I'm more inclined to do the electric sandwich here than the dark one in the grass where the Mightyena were. Okay. Oh, hang on. No, they're both yellow. I'm gonna wail on them all, but I do like how they gather around though. Hear ye, hear ye. Let the pummeling begin. Okay. Eugene, he's chasing after this. This one's running away. Okay, but you're not running away because you're special. If you're running away because you were some special little guy, then that would have made sense, but right, I don't think any of these are shiny, so I have confidence that we can just despawn them all. Okay. Okay. No, I'm getting tired. No, this can't happen. Not when I'm after the Morpekos. Where are the Morpekos? Where are they? No, you gotta keep going this way. Can't just keep going the same direction Going around in circles. Although there's a Morpeko here. I don't think I inspected this Morpeko. This Morpeko, though, he looks like he's normal, so... Okay, yellow. It should be very white. It should be... I mean, obviously this is quite a pale yellow. It's not the same as Swadloon. Like, Swadloon is bright yellow, and then it's got, like, a white face, but... It should be kind of similar. Oh my god, that's a shiny Shinx. That's a shiny Shinx. We'll save the game. This now puts pressure on us finding a Morpeko, though, of course. Fridge, get in there. Okay, just get in there. Just get in there. So it's like, yay, sort of. There we go. Got it, Shay. I told you. This is a good place to shiny Shinx. Make your electric sandwiches. Get your sweet or spicy Herba Mystica from the mystery gift. And then get on and get your shiny Shinx. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If I had Switch Online, I would trade this to you right now. But I don't. There we go. Shiny Shinx. That is shiny Shinx number 1. Shay is like, this is the worst capturing of a shiny Shinx on a stream ever. Oh man, this is the worst shiny capturing of a shiny Shinx. And then it's like, the worst capturing of a shiny Shinx on stream so far. I told you, we'd get the Shinx. I knew we'd get the Shinx. I always knew about... This was the concern I had, like, last time. Or that, well, no, it wasn't last time, but the time before, whenever we did this. That it's just like... Because more Shinxes are appearing than Morpekos, I feel like. And the Morpekos are harder to spot. So it's just like... Oh my gosh. We'll save the game again just because we caught the... Watch Beau catch 3 shiny Shinxes. 3? 3? I swear if you get more, I'm going to be so offended. I apologize, because, like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen, Shay. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. It's going to happen. It is inevitable. Like, it's going to happen. The only way it's not going to happen is if all of you in chat spam your electric hamster white heart emojis, because until we get that little Morpeko, we ain't going nowhere, which means we are going somewhere, so that's not correct. But we're not going anywhere until we get this little shiny hamster. And if we get... You know, it's like as soon as we don't get the shiny... As soon as we get the shiny hamster, the sooner we're out of here. It means the sooner that we're not going to bump into a random shiny Shinx. I mean, not totally random, because look, we got the boost. But, what? Shay will get a Morpeko now. But no, only if you have Violet. But that's the thing, if you have Scarlet, this is the place to get shiny Shinx, I'm telling you. I saw yellow there next to the Luxio, and I was like, no way. But it's just a Morpeko. Okay, Morpeko, Piko. It's Morpeko and a Shinx and a hot plate. Oh, it's a Jangmo. I was like, what's that? It's like, oh, it's a Jangmo. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Okay, Shinx and Luxios. Oh, there's a Morpeko. But you look normal to me. Yeah, you're yellow. You're yellow. I know that... Oh, you look quite pale, but I think that's just because the light is changing because of, like, the sunlight. I think we're reaching, like, evening time, so the light just changed. Okay. Morpeko. Okay, we want to stay away from that Houndstone cluster, because they'll just... clump everything up. Okay. Look at all these Morpekos. Such good boys. Such good boys. And now Eugene... Oh, wait. It's Fridge. Okay. Well, you're lucky that wasn't Eugene. We need to get Eugene back, don't we? That's not Eugene. That's Mr. President. Everyone salute for Mr. President. You look yellow. It's because you are yellow. It's because the light has changed. It's harder to tell now. You look yellow. And then, so tomorrow is... Yeah, tomorrow there's a bonus stream. Where we'll be facing the Kitakami Ogre Clan. A group of very... hang on. A group of elite trainers who, like, have good stats and movesets and stuff. And could be trouble for our ice types. Although all the shiny hunting... and, like, wailing on Pokemon for outbreaks and stuff like that has got our team up to, like, the, you know, high 80s and stuff like that. So they might not be that hard. But we are an Ice team. Ice is the worst defensive type. So, you know, hey, it could happen. We could lose to these guys. They are going to be some tough fights. So, but that'll be interesting. It'll be a fun little extra bonus thing just because this weekend's a good weekend for me to stream on. So yeah. Let's see. Come on. Morpeko, where are you? Okay, there's one here. But that's not good enough. And there's another one here that's not good enough. And you up there, you seem not good enough. Where are you, White Morpeko? Where are you? I'm also getting really hungry, and I said to everyone that if I didn't get you this time, that I would go on for another half hour, and I kind of don't know if I can go on another half hour after this, in all honesty. I think I'm too hungry. Unless we just get like a random shiny nose pass when the sandwich ends, of course. Then I will end the stream. Okay. Come on, Morpeko. Come on, Morpeko! You look pale, but I'm pretty sure it's a pale yellow. And you look pale, and you look pale. Sorry, I sound like Oprah or something, giving everyone a pale Morpeko under their chair, like sort of, and you get a Morpeko, and you get a Morpeko. Everyone gets Morpekos. Oh, hey, a Lullaby. These all look yellow. It's like a pale yellow, but it's yellow. I feel like the white will be more noticeable. But then again, I said that about Phantump. How did Phantump look so similar? I swear if you look at like previous models for Phantump, the shiny stuck out way more. Like, it's white versus brown. How can you confuse the two? These two look the same color, but I will wail on them, just in case. Maybe that's what we have to do. Maybe we just have to get rid of every last Morpeko, so that only a white one, so only a white striped Morpeko will be left, just like cowering in the corner. Like, okay, you found me. I'll stop hiding now. Okay, come on. You look yellow. You look yellow. Also, my poor... We're just wailing on Shinxes in the background there. I didn't mean for that. Okay, you look yellow. Sorry, this is going to be the remainder of this stream. Just like the next 15 minutes, me just going, you look yellow. You look yellow. You look yellow. It's like Morpeko if it were in The Simpsons, Morpeko if it were in The Simpsons, Morpeko if it were in The Simpsons, Morpeko if it were in The Simpsons. Okay. Come on. Come on, just give me a break, game. Just give me this Morpeko, dagnabbit. Come on. Come on. Be cool, be cool, be cool. Be cool, game. Be cool. Otherwise, I have to go play Mario Wonder again. That's right, game. I won't play with you anymore if you don't give me my shiny Morpeko. I just want the Morpeko. I have not had luck with the, like, electric rodents or whatever. I tried to get a Dedenne once on stream. Admittedly, that was, like, towards the end of a sandwich, so I didn't really have much time, but I didn't get Dedenne. Haven't got Morpeko. I do have Pachirisu. But that was as a result of playing Legends Arceus, so, you know, not. You looked different. But if anything, it's because it sort of looked more yellow to me. Yeah, you look yellow. Still gonna punch you in the face with Eugene, but yeah, you're yellow. Please don't punch random hamsters in the face. We do not condone for that here at Beau Video Games. But, okay, cheese has gone up a level. Come on. Oh, man, whenever I see a Morpeko next to a Shinx and I see that streak of yellow, I'm just kind of like, is that a Morpeko or is that a shiny Shinx? Okay. Let's see what we got here. Morpeko. Morpeko. Oh, Morpeko. Oh, hang on. You look very pale, but that's just because you're under a tree. Oh, the lighting in this game. The lighting in this game annoys me to no end. You look yellow. Even though you're near a tree, you look yellow. You're not under it though, so. Okay, that's a Morpeko. You look quite yellow. And you look quite yellow. The sun is like changing color again. So I'm like very confused right now. Okay, you look yellow. You look yellow. Oi. Oi. Right, I'm just going to check chat for a sec, because I have not checked out chat for a bit. Hang on. If Beau stays hungry, he'll turn into a Morpeko. You're not you when you're hungry, Beau Video Games. Let's see. A bonus stream. Dang it, why didn't I think of that? I don't think I've thought of every pun ever to do my name, and I don't think I've ever thought of the word bonus. And like I played Donkey Kong Country 2, like it's full of bonus games. How did I not think of that? Okay, anyway, Buck. Man, a Snickers sounds so good right now. I like ran out of like chocolate bars though weeks ago, and the store didn't like have any. Okay. Nay, ain't okay. I'll answer your question in a second. Okay. Okay, right, here we go. Okay, so, hang on, how long we got left? 12 minutes. Okay, that's enough time. We can work with that. Okay, you're yellow. You're yellow. We don't want yellow. We don't want yellow Shinxes. We don't want yellow Luxios. We just want a white Morpeko. Instead of yellow, white. That's all we want. Okay? Now, so Nay Ain't Okay asked, would I sort of ever do a Nuzlocke on stream? I'll never say never, but my inclination is more towards a no than a yes. And the reason why is because I am quite like a cautious... I am like quite a cautious player when I play Pokemon. I'm a person who sort of tends to level up and likes to grind and be at same levels and stuff like that. It's kind of why my Pokemon Sword but chat decides the team stream ended up being quite difficult towards the end. Or like that final champion battle was like so amazingly close. Because the thing is that I wouldn't normally have a team that I've just like not trained up. I normally wouldn't have a team that I've like not trained up in that way, you know, like we just had like very painfully underleveled Pokemon, and I like, you know, I like plan my teams and, you know, make sure they're all in order and everything. And I mean, I don't really grind actually these days, because you don't need to grind in modern Pokemon anymore, thank goodness. But still, but I'm sort of someone who I wouldn't want to lose my, you know, I wouldn't want to lose my teammates, and I would be worried about that, and so I would like kind of level things up and whatever. And the thing about, so I would kind of perceive a Nuzlocke as like quite a grindy thing to do. I know I'm saying that at the same time as I'm running around carefully inspecting the yellow stripe on like hundreds of Morpekos, investigating whether they are yellow or whether they are white. So maybe this isn't the best defense for it, but I think Nuzlockes are a really fun thing for like a YouTube video, but I'm not I'm not convinced about how entertaining they are or would be as a stream, and just particularly for me personally. There are like riskier people who could make such a thing live fun, but it's a bit like, I'll give you who knows soccer. So anyone who knows soccer, aka football, I'm going to call it football for the rest of this, you know, little story. In football, they introduced this thing years ago. Whenever there's a draw at the end of the game, Sabertooth, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I'm just going to read this. Take my shiny luck. I'm catching everything but the one I want. Oh, thank you so much, Sabertooth. That's really lovely of you. Let's see. If this one's the shiny, I will go nuts. It's not, but thank you anyway, Sabertooth. I'm sure we'll get it soon. We've got 9.5 minutes. This is fine. This is fine. We can work with this. You look yellow, but you look yellow. Although this one looks a bit different. Are you different? No, I think that's just the setting sun. Yeah, it's just the setting sun. So again, because the sun's changing constantly, now that it's nighttime, it might be easier to just like spot this now, you know. But we'll have to see. Okay. Anyway, Buck. So in football, they introduced this thing, probably almost like 3 decades ago or something now. This thing called a golden goal. And what it was is that if a match ended in a draw, like in a tournament, they had this thing where you keep playing. They used to have this thing, it was like, they used to just have like extra time, which is where you play for another 30 minutes, and whoever wins at the end of the 30 minutes is the winner, and then they have penalties, right? That's another shiny Shinx. Shay, your super chat gave me a shiny Shinx. You were supposed to give yourself the shiny Shinx. Shay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I think that might be... That Morpeko in the background looks pretty pale, though. There's a Morpeko in the background. That looks pretty pale. That is hilarious. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. But there wasn't... That Morpeko in the background looks kind of pale to me. Maybe it's shiny. Maybe it's shiny. Maybe it's shiny. Let's find out. Let's find out. Morpeko... No. Oh, no, you're just yellow. No, you're yellow. You're yellow. I'm so sorry, shit. I'm so sorry. That one looks white. Hang on, that one looks white. That one looks white. Hang on. Oh, it's not, though. It's just the moonlight. Ah. Oh, this is gonna... Here's the thing I'm worried about with Morpeko. With Morpeko, I'm worried that, like, I have seen the shiny, but, like, run past it because, like, it's so similar. That's my fear with Morpeko. Okay. Anyway, Bark. Because, like, now I'm resorting to, like, KOing everyone out of, like, a desperate sense of, like, are you shiny? Are you shiny? Are you shiny? You look yellow. I'm not gonna KO you. I'm not gonna KO all of you. You look so pale, though. You look so pale. They all look so pale. They all look so pale. Do we really go for a Salazzle after this, or after that, do we just call this it in like 10 minutes? No, we got no. Shit, no, I'm having faith in Shay's super chat. I'm having faith in the super chat. That was just the beginning of the super chat. That wasn't all the super chat did. The super chat didn't just give us a second Shinx and then was like, okay, I'm done now. No, this super chat lasts for a good 10 minutes or so, I tell you. Although it has gone off the screen from my YouTube thing, which I don't like. I wish they hung around longer than that. I wish I could change the length at which super chats stayed on screen for. Okay. This might be the last Morpeko hunt I do on stream, though. I know I said that before. I was like, guys, can I just get Morpeko off screen? You look so pale. Everything looks so pale. This is so hard. Okay, you actually look pretty yellow. So I'm going to say you're yellow. And you look yellow. And you look yellow. Again, if you look at them on Cerebi, it's like noticeable. Like, it's not that hard to tell them apart. There's some shinies you look at and you're like, wait, how does the shiny differ from the original? And you have to look at a particular body part or whatever. With Morpeko, I felt like it was obvious right away. But we'll have to see. Okay. Oh. Okay, got 2 more Morpekos. We've got 2 more Morpekos and 4 minutes! Guys, we can't end the stream in 4 minutes. No. No. But I am hungry. Oh, no. No, stop. No. Oh, God. Crabominal's going to be too slow. It's not going to be able to run away. No. Ah. Oh, my gosh. And it's now using the slowest move ever. Oh, my gosh. This is going to be a 5-hit. Okay, 4 times. Okay. Oh, my gosh. No, don't go hangry. Oh. No. Right, Destiny. Eugene. This happened last time, didn't it? I bumped into a Morpeko, like, right near the end. Oh, this is gonna be super effective. Ugh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Just, no. Stop. This is taking, like, a minute. This is seriously taking, like, legit, like, a minute. Oh, my gosh. Frostlass, get out of there. Frostlass, you are the fastest, so, okay. Right, let's go. Let's go. Come on, just give me the white Morpeko. White Morpeko. White Morpeko. Chat, last time to get your emojis in. White hearts, sparkles, rodent hamsters, what else was it? I felt like there was 5 times. Hangriness emotions. Mainly the white hearts, but if any of those other things are there, I'll accept. I think this Jangmo is like a fixed encounter or something. Right, Grievards, no. Oh, you look pretty pale, but you're not pale. You're not pale enough. Who's fast? But Fridge is pretty good. Fridge could maybe work as a checker, as a paleness checker. You look yellow. These just all look yellow, like, sort of thing. I mean, it's a very pale yellow, but I wouldn't call that white. I would. It's like, okay, well, if I'm asking whether it's white or yellow, I would call that yellow. I would call that yellow. How long we got left? Oh my god, 2 minutes. Oh my gosh. Just be white. Just have a white Morpeko. You look pale. I have to check just in case, because, like, I don't know. I don't know how similar it's going to end up looking. But no, you look pretty. No, you're yellow. Dang it. So sometimes when you see him from the side, and you don't get to see the full yellowness of the yellow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can we at least get one more shiny Shinx for the lols? There is like a more Pico hiding behind that one, but okay. How long we got left? 1 minute. Here we go. And then this might be the end of the stream, funnily enough. Because I am really hungry. I am really hungry. And I just don't really have any snacks or anything. I need to, like, go shopping on Monday. I was kind of counting on having, like, milk for a couple more days, but, like, nope. Oh my gosh. Where are the Morpekos? The Morpekos aren't even showing up anymore. Okay, here we go. Here's a bunch of them. Right, you look yellow. You look yellow. You look yellow. These all just look yellow. I need an outbreak. I need an outbreak of these guys again. I need an outbreak of them. I think that's my best chance at getting one, honestly. I can't see how I'm going to get one. You look yellow. I just can't see how I'm going to get one. Like, ordinarily, like this. It just... like, that one's glowing so much in the pale moonlight. But, like, no, it's yellow. 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 Like, yellow, 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 yellow. Yellow. They're all yellow. Oh, no, there's a mud bray. Oh, no. No. More peak, no. Although, what is that? That looks very... oh, it's a tandem mouse. I was like, that looks very white. It's like, yeah, 'cause it's a whole different Pokemon. It's a whole... that one actually is a white rodent. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Well, hang on. For a start, we'll double check that none of these are white. But I think that's it. Okay, let's check the boxes, let's check the PC, let's check the everything, and then we'll... oh yeah, we just got the regular Phantom, didn't we? Hang on, so we'll do that, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do this. Okay, so we got... oh, the Phantoms were both female. Dang. Okay. We got the Sawaddle. We got the Shelder. We got the Phantom. We got the other Phantom. We got the Shinx. And we got the other Shinx. The Shabar Shinx. Shabar Shinx. I think 6 is... yeah, I think 6 in like 3 hours is honestly a pretty good... that's like 1 every half hour. I think that's probably pretty good. And I don't think I should push it given that I had less food today and stuff. And that I'm streaming tomorrow as well. So... I will be back tomorrow, Sunday, the 29th of October, 2023, at 11 a.m. Pacific time. That's when I'll be back. We'll be fighting the Kitakami Ogre Clan with our ice types. Hopefully we're able to defeat them. But let's actually get back into like battling with our ice types and not just, I don't know, catching some ice types and stuff like that. Let's see how they can do against these very tough trainers. And then, yeah. And then we will just check for any other more Picos on the way to the Pokemon Center or whatever. But, yeah, I think that's it. Chat, thank you for being lovely. If there are any of you who are first-timers after Sarah's chat, thank you so much for checking the stream out. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did check it out and you did enjoy it, I hope you definitely saw all those bits where we got the 4 shinies in the first hour. But or how no, we got 2 in the first hour and then we got like 2 in the second hour or whatever. But yeah, no. So this was really cool. This was really cool. This was really fun. I think this... yeah, I know. I need to... yes, I need to go on Stream Elements after this. See, this is the thing that happens, right? I get hungry, so then I go and get food, and then I forget to do the Stream Elements thing, and then I don't do it for like a whole week. But I don't really need to like be on the computer or anything like that whilst doing it. So anyway, Buck, tomorrow we'll be doing Kitakami Ogre Clan. I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, and then we'll probably just keep doing shiny hunting every Saturday until we know more about the video game strike. But tomorrow is Sunday, and Sunday we'll be doing Kitakami Ogre Clan. Should be awesome. I'm gonna go eat. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the fun conversation. And I'll see you guys. Take care. Love you lots. Bye bye.